Hello, everybody, and welcome again. We're D&D Boyband, a group of friends that all like to play D&D. D&D Pretty Boys, because apparently it's not fantasy unless everybody's hot. This is an original D&D campaign set in the Critical Role world of Exandria, taking place 10 years after the events of CR1. Whilst the Council of Tal'Dorei deal with the aftermath, tensions are growing within the heartland of Tal'Dorei and deep beneath the ground. Although the party has managed to make their way to Wildmount, specifically the Kryn Dynasty. I'm Dungeon Master Jamie, and joining me tonight are the Spice Boys. First of all, let me introduce Clued as Rasha, Eski as Zug. Luke will be joining us later in a couple of minutes as Ascor, Lauren as Romen, Aaron as Haydn, and very kindly guesting again as Casadius is Hannah. Thank you very much for joining, or Bladeycakes. Thank you very much. I don't think we have any announcements today, so happy to pop directly into the recap. As a reminder, last session, the group reconvened after their short stint in the Dungeons of Penance, and there was an emotional reunion between Romen and his parents. The rest of you got ready for the party that turned into a bit of a funeral, or at least remembrance event for Ghost. Elenia, the party was where Rasha met some of his people. There was a lot of stealing of half of Xhorhaus, and generally some drunkenness on behalf of Haydn. However, the party was rudely interrupted, and Casadius and some other people seem to be a bit more aware of this than other, as Essek brought the Aurora Watch into the party with the plan of arresting most of you and Den Everthil. Compelled by his mother's spell, Romen left with all of you, escaping through the servants' quarters and then through the back alleys, making your way deep beneath the ground to Shadowsire and an apparent inn for safety. Saminda has taken you in, has been persuaded and bribed to maybe not sell you out, and has offered you some equipment. You have also sent forth some instructions to hopefully get as much of your equipment back as possible. You are planning to steal the amulet from Lord Bylan, and it's currently in a house in the Firmaments that those of you in Critical Role might recognize the description of. Could three of you please roll D100s for your... Oh, sorry, and also, on fleeing, Haydn was compelled by the wand of Orcus to kill a member of the Aurora Watch.
He wasn't. No one died. It's fine.
We didn't do anything.
No one saw that. It's fine.
Could three of you roll D100s to see how much of your equipment is managed to be saved?
Oh my god, this is so much. This is so much
Oh
pressure.
god, that's a stressful roll. I'm exempt from this roll because mine was down the hole.
Yes, absolutely.
And I guess.
What if there's only one item that I care
89. Are we happy with 89?
Is that a good roll?
With 89.
Please let that be a good
high
roll.
High on a D100.
No, I'm
good,
rolling.
right?
I'm rolling as well. I'm rolling
Right.
as well, and I
Yeah.
might just
So
use
high
all
is
3
better.
luck points.
I feel happy with 89.
Elental is the cleaner, and Berglock is the groundsman, the two people who you sent, along with Balfour and you walked.
I'm rolling a D100.
D100, yes.
Lucky boy, let's go.
Is that? I got 58.
Yeah, okay, 58 and 89. One more, please, from somebody.
Should I luck this? I feel like I should luck this. I'm allowed to with luck.
50,
You're allowed...
not 58. I reckon.
Yeah, but I think with a luck you can choose your best one. I believe that's what makes it so OP, right? Oh
Yes.
no. Yeah, exactly. In that case, I might as well. I don't abuse this very often, but I do really like my axe, so you know. No, it's 30, so I'll stick with 58.
I could do a one. Hold on.
Oh gosh.
Just what you want me to roll 1d100?
Yes, just 1d100.
Okie dokie. Sorry, all my pages are just like taking ages to load. Here we go. 1d100.
91.
91.
Okay, cool. You guys are deep beneath the ground in Shadowsire. You've reconvened a little bit. You discussed some of your plans, and you believe your equipment is coming to you. Saminda has taken you in. You've noticed that a lot of her kind of organization you've seen are kind of dressed as farmhands, and this is a fairly rough and ready establishment. There aren't even any beds in where you are. It's presumably not a place you're supposed to be staying long. It's very much lie low while the heat rolls off. So, Spice Boys, what will you do?
So were we all in the little bedroom that we were led into? Cass's room, I
Yes.
think.
Well, a room that Casadius has rented, but not necessarily. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he doesn't live here.
Yeah. Guys, I've been thinking a big problem we have right now is, Ghost was the one who teleported us around and things. So I've prayed really hard to get, so we can do this and pop around. And I think I have a way, but to do this, I will need to set up maybe a sort of Geb base, here. Or I was thinking we just came from tunnels. Maybe I could go down there and make a sort of shrine place.
And what will a shrine to Geb? Like, what do you mean?
We will be able to teleport in and out of it.
Oh,
And should
to
someone
where?
else come along and offer a prayer to Geb, would they be able to follow us?
No, not at all. I think they just will say a prayer to Geb, and I will be really happy because, people don't do that so much. So,
Well, they will technically follow something, but it will be Geb, not us.
right, exactly. Yes, there is no
It's just a
following.
win-win situation.
It is like I make a special place, and then we can sort of recall to it whenever we need to. And I wonder, maybe, I don't know, Haydn, if we use this amulet to pop around, maybe it could help us come back here. I'm not sure, but...
Well, I think when you identified what it does, didn't you say that it was, like, unpredictable? Like, it would take you to the plane you wanted to go to, but you couldn't really specify where you'd go.
The amulet, yes, but I wonder if maybe if we end up somewhere unpredictable and we do not like it, if maybe I can just bring us back if I have this Geb shrine.
Oh, that'd be really good.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
Seems really powerful, actually.
Yeah, it is. I
But
don't know. I'm surprising
is-
myself. I can do that. It seems...
Is this something you can change the return location for at any given time? I assume returning to this tunnel after months of travel and ending up in an alternate plane may not be so convenient.
I can change it, yes. I think so long as it is a sanctuary to Geb, and I have, ordained it thus, then I can do it.
I'm surprised you can't cast this upon your person, given the way you usually walk around seems like the very highest sanctuary Geb could possibly want.
Right, my
He
body is...
gestures to the way he's like adorned himself.
My body is sort of a temple in itself, I think you are right, yes.
Yes, one could say that.
Anyway, I am going to...
Haydn kind of stares at Rasha's currently exposed rock-hard six-pack and gets a little bit awkward and tries to look away.
Casadius gets out his pipe and starts like really loudly crushing the tobacco, but is just staring at the chest and doesn't seem to notice it's like fine powder at this point, and he's just still twisting his hand, just crushing it like.
So,
So
why are you all looking at me? That is kind of weird. Stop it.
We're praising Geb for
Oh,
great work.
keep going. Yeah.
Praise
Great
God.
work.
Praise God.
Fantastic work right there, Geb.
So maybe I will go to the ground and do this then. Maybe Cass, could you show me the way, or
Oh yeah, I could show you wherever you want to go. Wait, what?
the tunnels?
Yeah, let's go do that.
Go
It's
to
probably
the
I
one
think
I
I'll
would-
come with you just in case.
Yes. Okay. Let us hang out in the tunnels. And,
Cass is gonna make sure his like kimono style top is a little bit more carefully pulled around Rasha. Just yeah.
DM,
Yes.
when you said that the tavern, like the owner gave us equipment, was that specified to what that was exactly?
No, so she said that if you wanted equipment for whatever you're doing,
Ah.
she could get some of it for you. You have requested your equipment to be saved as much as possible from the main house. Then at the Thyl's house where you came from. So if you wanted stuff for the heist, assuming you guys still go, you can ask her. It's Osiris's claw, by the way. It's Sabindia, the drow in charge. So, Rasha and Zug go to the tunnels beneath where you guys came from. Is anyone doing anything else, or shall we start with that?
Cass is with them. So
Okay.
Is anyone else leaving with them?
It's just those three, so Cass, Zug, and Rasha. So Haydn and Romen will stay along with Aku.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
he's feeling
Ascor.
kind of rough, so
And Ascor. Let's not forget Mr. Ascor.
Mr. Ascor as well. Yeah, I don't think
Mr.
Ascor would
Ascor.
willingly go down to tunnels if he could avoid it.
That's absurd.
I think it's best that you lot all go check it out for me.
This is why we have servants.
Okay.
What? You have the American
Still hear
accent.
his voice.
But was that not American?
I just feel like you became less American when you tried to be Ascor.
It's true, actually.
I have no idea what's going on with my
Like it was an
accent.
American trying to put on an American accent. It just sounded really strange.
I genuinely can't hear accents. It's my brain
That
is
was
fried.
So we need
Anyway.
new Roman arts.
Is there going to be a roll 20 map for this cave?
No.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I'm not going down to fight anything anyway.
Yeah, right in that moment, it
There
feels
isn't
like,
right now, but if you want to
No,
fight
no,
down
no,
there,
no,
no,
we're
no.
good. We're good.
You're like
I
you're
like
like
to
the
look
kid
for
in the back of
purple
the.
worms to
like
wrestle.
Cass just sneaks up behind both of you and mugs both of you.
I don't have anything of value right
Yeah, I
now.
was gonna say, well, I guess you could take my clothes. They're pretty valuable right now.
Yeah.
Ayo.
I believe I have,
Give me the baby. That's what I'm mugging.
No, bring him back. Sorry.
Okay, so
I
you
have a
go
sharp
down
rapier.
to the tunnels, like vaguely carved out. This is the small one, so you do need to crawl quite a bit to get a point where you can all three of you stand up. I'd say about 5 minutes of kind of moving through. You're there. It's pretty dark. It's cold. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to make this really nice. So I guess I don't know. It needs to be a Geb sanctuary. So I guess if you guys pray a little bit and Zug, you're in the church, and I don't know, Cass, you
Okay.
Geb is cool.
Yeah, Geb seems real cool. I'll see if I've got anything nice I could probably, give to the whole.
Ah.
Here he
That's cool.
is.
So I am going to stone shape out a kind of a nook. I will keep the walls very ornate, and sort of alongside will be sort of like the not really the Geb tenet per se, but it will say in Undercommon be the hammer, not the anvil, as the Geb told me all those months ago, question mark. There's gonna be lots of filigree with the stone shape. It's gonna look real nice.
Okay.
And once this is done, and the kind of space has begun forming, Rasha will nod and stand up and say, okay. So I guess I will put some gold somewhere or something.
Do you have any nice verses about Geb? Just something.
Well, the thing is, there are no holy words for Geb. It's sort of on me to make them up, is what he said. So,
You got anything you'd like me to? I'm pretty good with my painter supplies, and I'm good at calligraphy. I could write a nice little thing to Geb on the wall.
could you make this look nicer? And he points up to the little inscription he's put at the top. And I don't know, you are really good at words. Can you? I think maybe I should not tell you what to say, but something about beauty and being strength coming from you, not the thing you wield, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, words move through me. Don't worry about it. And
Right.
He's gonna crack his knuckles, get out his his calligrapher's supplies and his painting tools, and he's just gonna go to town on trying to make the lovely inscription words look bigger and prettier and more showy-offy.
Wonderful.
For turning this into a sanctuary and the effectiveness of that, could I have clerics of wisdom? So a general wisdom check with advantage because you are having assistance.
General wisdom. You sure you don't want a wisdom save? I don't know what I'd be saving from, but
Sin.
with advantage.
Saving
a
from
wisdom save from sin. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Fat luck
May
with
I
our
use
party.
guidance here?
It's a
Bless
skill
yourself.
check, but you can't guidance yourself, right? Can you? Oh,
You
I
can
know we
touch
have-
a willing object.
Yeah, okay, fine. You can guidance yourself.
Okay. That's 15 plus 5 for 20 total.
Okay, 20 total. There's a faint glow around the words and the little icon and the gold you've left. Little like luminescence in the dark. You feel warm. You feel pretty holy.
Okay, and this feels like a pretty good yeah. I guess should we try it? I mean, I can only try it once. If I get it wrong, then I guess we are stuck. But
What do you mean we're stuck?
well, no, just you know,
Wait, hold on. What do you mean we're stuck?
I would just have to do it again tomorrow. It's really hard magic, you know, like
Why did you say we'd be stuck? Like, I don't want to
Well,
be stuck in this
just-
tunnel.
well,
No,
just
there's
we
like a whole like tunnel we could crawl back through. We're not gonna be like stuck.
no, but we
Ah, I
can't
don't-
heist tomorrow. You know, it is like a little bit stuck in terms of doing things.
Oh,
I will
okay.
try
Doesn't
it.
work. If it doesn't work now, it's and
No,
it
no,
doesn't
I
work
think I understand.
tomorrow.
It's just-
It'd never work, right?
It's a language thing.
Right.
So we kind of need to know if it's gonna work, or we'll be stuck worse if we're in the middle of a heist and it goes wrong and we need to get here and we can't.
You know, maybe I could commune with Geb and see if he's happy with this as a sanctuary first.
Work.
Yeah, there are some things I guess I'd like to ask him.
Does he always pick up your call, or is that a?
He always picks up my call. Well, not my call, but I don't call. I just sit and pray. But he replies, yes.
Huh.
So, maybe I'm just going to kneel then and do the thing. Rasha's gonna kneel, and as he normally does when he casts commune, he's gonna prepare the space, get the holy symbol out, and he'll kind of maybe pluck a few of the gems set in his clothes, place them around him, form a little sort of set of kind of shapes, etc. on the ground, and cast the. Wait, is it divination I'm going for? I think it might be divination I'm going for.
Divination or
It's divination. Actually, no, it's commune. I'm going to go for
Commune,
first. The
commune,
yes,
private,
no.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, he will kind of look up with eyes sort of glowing as he's engulfed in holy focus.
Oh no.
And Gib, hello. So I've made this really nice little Gib room, but I don't know if it does it count as a. Do you like it? Is it a good sanctuary for the teleport thing?
Did you kind of the warmth kind of within your armor and the filigree and the thing kind of glows intensely. Everyone who can see this kind of Rasha almost becomes like a slight beacon for a second. And Rasha, you're filled with like warm feelings of affirmation and yes.
Oh, okay. We are good. Guys, do you want me to ask anything about the heist? Because I can do 2 more questions. So.
I don't know. What would be good to know about the heist?
Can you ask about my axe? Is my axe okay?
Okay. Is Zug's axe okay?
Same warm yes.
It is okay. The axe is
Oh,
okay. Zug.
fantastic.
How many more questions do we get? Because like we shouldn't waste the last one. We should
One more, yes or no?
Okay, so it's a yes or no. What would be a good thing
Yes.
to ask about a heist? That's a yes or no.
Oh, DM, very quickly, am I present?
No,
Not here.
you
Not
stayed
here,
upstairs
no.
because Askell wouldn't go into tunnels willingly.
I'm trying to think. What's a good thing to ask about a heist, other than whether or not it will actually work?
We could ask what kind of disguise we need to wear.
It is yes or no?
Wait. DM, how many floors do I remember the house having?
2, but there's like a spiral tower.
So it's a ground floor and an upper floor and then a spiral
Yes.
tower. Can we ask him if the amulet's gonna be on the ground floor?
Okay. Sure. Hello, Geb. We are going stealing tomorrow. So we are stealing this amulet so we can shift it. I looked at it yesterday. The one. Is it on the ground floor of the house that it is in?
The light, whatever there is, kind of dims and you feel slightly cold, and the answer is no.
Oh, you said no. It's not. It's not on that floor.
Oh,
So we should be aiming to
So
break
maybe we
into
just-
the first floor, the
We
spiral
skip
tower.
it. Right.
thank you, Gib.
There's
Thank you,
a
Skip.
thank you, Gib. There's a balcony on the second floor. We could probably sneak in through, so we avoid the bottom floor entirely, or just sneak in pretending to be workers and just beeline straight upstairs. It's a good plan.
Great.
Sounds like a good plan.
There's something else actually. He doesn't say to the two of you what it is, but he returns to his clasped hands, and this time I would like to cast the other one. So I'm gonna
Divination or
cast
commune?
divination.
Divination, okay.
So it says verbal somatic material. Can he ask this question internally in his heart, or does he have to speak it aloud?
I think you can ask internally. It's fine. I'm just going to say that casting the spell requires you to be able to speak.
Okay, in which case he will clutch his hands together and sort of internally ask his patron deity, Gib, did Naddan betray us? Why is he not here?
Okay. For the purpose of this, everybody apart from Rasha could mute.
Oh, okay.
Just waiting
we-
for Aaron's taking the helmet off.
Yeah. Helmet.
Luke, could you mute?
Mute.
Did I
yourself.
what, bruv?
Sorry, could you deafen?
Deafen yourself, dude. Get out of here,
It's
Luke.
not working.
Take your headphones
on.
off. This
Fine.
is secret.
I'll just turn up the volume there so I can hear you. Oh
So,
no, the headphones are the only thing holding the hair in place. Look at
so
it.
you hear Geb's voice in your head, low. Naddan, or part of him, is closer than you think. It is ironically sad that somebody whose soul was promised somewhere to something awful ends up somewhere else equally as terrible.
I'm gonna cast again. So there's a
Okay.
cumulative 25% chance it goes wrong. Oh
Yep,
god.
I will roll that. Okay.
So his eyes go wide and he tries very, very hard, with all his 6 charisma to not act off around Cass and Zug. And he will ask, when you say close, how close are you talking? Where? When you say you cannot mean what I think you mean.
One of your compatriots carries him now.
Thank you, Geb. Oh.
Tell the
That's
others to
the
unmute.
old- Yeah.
I'm deafened. Yep.
Okay, so that sounds like a lot happened and we weren't allowed to listen to it.
Rasha stays kneeling for a little while. Yeah.
Do you ask these questions out loud?
No.
Or was it like in your head? Oh, okay.
I asked him in my heart.
Zug, is this like normal? Does he usually sit there that long and just stare at nothing while he's praying?
I think that's how praying works.
Seems kind of
I
boring.
just leave him for a while, you know.
Should I like paint
Comes
something
back
interesting on? Should I paint something interesting on the wall in front of
Oh,
him? So he's got
no,
something
no,
nice
no.
to look at, or
No, don't touch his stuff.
Oh.
He gets very upset if you touch his
no? I
stuff.
just mean on the other wall, not the shrine wall.
As long as it's not on the shrine. Yes.
Oh, this stream has frozen. 1 second.
Froze for me as well. It's everyone except Jamie is frozen.
Oh, that's so weird. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Oh,
The DM's
guys,
final
I'm
evil
sorry.
takeover. It's complete.
Let's try going back.
Your camera's off though.
Oh,
But your
Yes.
camera be
hello.
Can I see your camera?
Camera
Is it
back.
fixed now?
It's
Yep,
think
better.
so.
okay.
That's better.
Thank you for letting us know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, anyway. Naddan and Rasha's
Yeah.
big moment.
Yeah. Rasha's probably he's maybe notably not praying anymore, but he's certainly wringing his hands, and rather abruptly he stands up.
Hello.
Let's we should go back. Yeah, we should go.
Are you
Wait,
feeling
so
okay
did,
there?
did it work? Are we okay?
Yeah,
got
we
it. Teleport
Wait.
pad now?
yes, this is a really good sanctuary. Yeah, we should go.
Are you okay there? You
Oh,
don't look quite
okay.
out yourself.
Yeah, I'm well, fine. Let's get moving.
Cass is going to pull out his pipe and take a few drags as they start making their way back down the tunnel. But at one point, he's going to offer it to Rasha just in case he needs it.
He looks down at it and just frowns as what do I do with this?
Yeah, you put it in your mouth and you breathe in.
Breathe it.
Breathe in. It's fine.
What does it do?
It'll just
Sucks
calm you
kind of-
down.
Zach's just kind of smiling when he looks at this.
Yeah, okay. He takes it and like a straw goes
Breathe it
Uh,
back out. Breathe it back out, please.
I don't think I'm going to do that again.
Wait,
He gives it back to Cass.
how come you didn't?
What?
You didn't cough.
I
Everybody coughs.
mean,
There you go.
well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like everybody, you know.
Yeah, maybe you don't have lungs. That would explain a lot.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
Zug, you want some? And he's just going to hand it back.
No, I quit.
Not fair. He puts his horribly pointy-toothed, chewed little pipe back in his mouth and carries on.
Okay, so continuing on. While they were doing anything, they've probably gone about 15-20 minutes. Roman, Ascor, and Haydn, anything, and Aku, anything you guys would have been talking about or stuff you would like to do before they come back?
Mostly during this time, Hayden's just been kind of like wringing his hands, and like sitting on the ground in their hideout, kind of fretting. He hasn't really kind of perked up at all since he realized that he killed someone earlier, so he's a bit of a mess.
How long would you say in total that their round trip would be? How many
20
hours?
minutes.
20 minutes, is that it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've 5 minutes down, spend some
Yeah,
time
not
just
much time
doing
to
it,
it.
praying, then 20
Can,
minutes.
can they be gone for 4 hours?
Do you want to sleep?
I mean,
Maybe.
Probably got rid of the warlock.
That's a full rest. No,
Oh,
20 minutes.
That would be like.
At probably the 18th minute, I think Roman probably starts getting restless again and is pacing around the room and just might start tapping the wardrobe, which then leads to sort of like he starts punching the wardrobe.
Okay. As you walk back in to Haydn kind of sitting and looking quite discombobulated, Aku kind of shoulders slumped, like arms crossed, leaning against the wall. Roman punching the wardrobe, like beginning to shatter it ever so slightly, fingers getting a little bit bloody. Ascor doing Ascor
Grumbling
things.
about the insurance implications of having things stolen, I imagine.
The rest of you return back, and you turn around, see them all. Rasha looks quite perturbed.
Yeah.
We made the shrine thing.
Yeah, Rasha just goes and sits on the bed. Yeah, it was yeah, it's good. The shrine is good.
Brilliant. So, what are your next steps then?
Next steps?
Well, I presume you're up for a bit of home invasion this evening? That sounded like what you were all egging for.
I was going to put to the group that actually it might be a good idea to go in the morning tomorrow when the servants are out and about. We disguise ourselves as attendees to the house and sneak in around the time they'd all be moving around, going out shopping for breakfast supplies, sorting out the house. No one's going to be suspicious of feet moving around outdoors at the time they usually do to clean things up before you wake up.
Yeah.
So long as you do not linger long enough for any of the home servants to get a good look at you.
No, and I could grease a few palms if we need to. It's always an option. Plus, we know what floor the item's on. That's at least roughly what floor. It's not the ground floor. That's one thing we can tell you for sure.
Is
So
this
what-
information about the objectives? Is this something I would have heard? Sorry, or is this all new information for me?
Yeah, I think we're planning to heist away this this amulet. The plane shifty guy.
And Ascor knows of like which floor it's on, or the sort of details that have been discussed.
Well, I mean, so that was discovered through commune.
Cool.
So that's new.
So now you know where it is. What's to stop you from, perhaps, and he gestures at Zug, setting this fellow in on his little wings, invisible, pluck it out, and say ta-ta.
Visible?
Well, we don't know
We
the...
talk about invisible.
Well, I can make you invisible for like an hour if you need it.
Oh.
The thing is, we don't know exactly which room it's in, so
I see.
just the floor. So the layout of the house is like this. There's the ground floor, which we know it's not on, so that's not too important. There's this first floor, multiple rooms, mainly bedrooms, some, like study and office spaces. There's a balcony on that floor that we might be able to get through the window of. But there's also one tower, sort of spiral staircase tower on the other side that I guess it could be in there, but I'm not entirely sure.
Actually, DM, out of curiosity, it's been a while, but would Romen know of the person who lives in this house and what kind of work they do? And having been in the Aurora Watch, I don't know if he would be aware of any security thing particulars or anything.
Absolutely. So, Lord, this is the house of the den. The house and mansion of the Bylan den. You know that it is most likely Lord Adolphus Bylan, who is the leader of the den, who has been sold this amulet. His wife, Lady Henrietta Bylan, and their children, Archibald Byron and Layla Byron, inhabit here. They are broadly in charge of military matters for the dynasty. In terms of security, you would have visited this house on occasion. You know there are guards. You are aware of some automated defenses in terms of suit of armors that you've seen kind of plunking around and moving. You're aware that along with that, there are some further constructs that have been built there. You are aware of a workshop that you would have seen where these constructs are made. And you would know that Adolphus employs a couple of pneumatic mages at a time to protect his mansion.
Okay. And you... Stealth seems a sensible option, given the nature of the security there.
I would probably say stealth is our best friend in this situation, which is why I was suggesting, disguising ourselves as members of the household staff. But if you've got a better idea, I'm all ears at this point.
No, quite. You seem to have it all figured out. Like you're a regular at this sort of job, almost. One would say quite a practiced hand.
Well, you could say that.
Knowing the ways in and out of various dens in certain districts. Ways that the owners of those dens may not even know themselves.
Well, as delivery people, you have to know
use the back door
where to deliver the packages, and usually the servants prefer it to come to the back door because the rich folk don't like it when delivery boys come to the front door.
That is very true, and some packages are very discreet things. People just don't want, shown to the public or walk through their houses.
Yes, I suppose.
Very discreet business I run.
Yes, I suppose I am rather out of touch with these things. So, what would I know about receiving packages to, how you put it, rich folks' homes?
Well, yeah, you've been away for 10 years, haven't you? So,
So I'm told.
yeah. Haydn kind of looks nervously at Cass.
Cass kind of looks at him and just gives him a little nod of "Thank you very much."
What do you mean? So you're told? What do you think we're lying to you? You've only been gone like 2 months.
2 months.
Well, I don't know. You just said so. I'm told. I don't understand. Like, is the
Well,
implication?
the implication is that it was considerably more time has passed for me than it seems it has here.
Was it kind of like quizzes himself? He's like, oh, yeah, I understand.
Roman just cracks his knuckles and like takes one last look at Cass, sort of all not quite doing this, but like basically like
He just tips his pipe at Roman and just carries on puffing away on it. Just...
Roman, that's a great question. I'm not sure I've heard the answer. What is it you were doing for 10, 20, 100 years?
keeping myself alive mostly.
Well, what does that involve?
Defending myself, hiding, trying to find a way back to this plane, mostly stopping myself from going insane. Things like that.
Oh.
Can I insight check whether he actually successfully stopped himself from going insane?
Go for it. Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. Here we go. That's a 6.
Yeah. Apparently.
Picture of mental health.
Yeah, he looks really healthy.
That's the
I don't
most
say anything.
kill man you've ever seen in your entire life.
So chill.
Well, you could say it's survival of the fittest. You've endured and you've proven yourself worthy to live.
I don't need to prove anything to anyone.
I'm just saying, you've got something to be proud of.
Just walks away.
You can prove that he's not a dickhead to me. That'd be a good start.
I stab Zerg. No, I don't. I don't do that.
I was out of earshot.
I wouldn't hold it against him, buddy. He sounds like he's had a really rough time of things. I mean, I don't really know the situation, but it sounds pretty rough.
Aku, could I talk to you? Rasha says, kind of quietly, and looks pointedly towards the door.
Of course. And kind of unfolds his arms, stands up, and just walks out the door.
Yeah, and since Laddie is here, we'll not have that conversation. But
Okay, like you guys can have that conversation later.
yes,
Um,
Rasha
wow.
leaves with Aku.
Askell pipes up and goes, "Do we have any word from Naddan? Naddan? What's his name again? I've never known how to say it."
You seem to struggle with pronouncing a couple different names, Ascor.
Sorry, I lost connection for a split second. I missed that.
I said, you seem to struggle with pronouncing a couple different names, Ascor.
Well, actually, I speak, a few languages here and there, but also it's not often known amongst the common folk, really, how you pronounce common. It's actually quite hard on the ears.
Oh, right, yeah. You know that you've been pronouncing Rasha's name wrong for like a couple of months now, right?
Well, actually, if you're familiar with Zemnian dialects, you'll actually know that this particular pronunciation in common comes from that sort of lineage, and traditionally would have been pronounced something along the lines of Rasha. But it's Undercommon. It's a bastardization, really.
Rasha's from... He's not from... He's from... Never mind.
Well, we don't actually know where he's from.
Isn't he
Well-
from like below the ground? Didn't he like eat rocks or I heard him saying something.
Yeah, he used
I
to
don't
like
know.
lick rocks and stuff.
Licking rocks, that was it. His teeth are fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's not every day that you meet a savage that can pronounce their own language, let's say that.
I wouldn't call him a savage. I mean,
Licking
abs are
rocks
pretty
underground?
savage, but,
Oh, come on.
I have to agree, it does sound quite unusual behavior, but it seems like he has had something of an unorthodox upbringing, even amongst those who dwell beneath the surface and suck up to spiders.
Talk up to spiders.
Yes. Or how did my brother used to put it? Spider fuckers.
I don't think that's a very correct term to use, but sure.
Oh yes, I mean those who sacrifice their children to a goddess made of half a spider. Something very correct about that too.
I'm not saying any religion's correct. Just
Like I said, savages.
Roman like nods like
Huh.
DM, the
Yes.
room that we're in, how big is it?
Probably not huge. I'd say like 4 or 5 meters square.
Cool, and we've just got the one room to rent for the night?
You've been put in this one room, yeah, but presumably the rest of the tavern is up to you.
Cool. Haydn's gonna pull Cass aside and kind of lower his voice and ask, how familiar are you with this place or this district?
I know I don't come here that often, but somewhere I come if I need to lay low for a little bit. Why?
Do you know if there's like a roof to here or somewhere nearby? I kind of glances at the rest of the group. I can't sleep in the same room as the others. Or more correctly, they can't sleep in the same room as me. I need to be somewhere else.
Give me 1 second. I can go ask if there's a different room you could sleep in. Maybe there's like a. I mean, a roof is probably not a great place for you to sleep. You at least need a bed. Don't be stupid about that.
If I can just get like a sleeping roll, I'm used to sleeping outside and not having much cover. I did it for quite a long time actually. But
Yeah, I mean, we're in a precarious situation here. We don't want you too far away in case anything goes wrong, you know?
yeah, it's also important that people actually sleep. And well, I've been experimenting with it a little bit, and it seems that from within a certain distance, people can't sleep at all.
That's weird, but okay. What kind of distance are we talking here? Just so I can work it out.
DM.
20 feet.
20 feet? Yeah, okay. About 20 feet, give or take.
That's in like all directions, so if you're on a lower floor.
Yeah,
Alright, give me 1 second. I'll go check downstairs.
thanks.
Hold up. Yeah, Cass will pop downstairs and check in with absolutely lost the name.
Savindia.
Samindia, yeah.
Sorry, what are you asking?
It's one of the people in my group is a bit of a ridiculously light sleeper and struggles to sleep if there's other people in the room moving or breathing too loud. It's like an anxiety thing. So I was
How
wondering.
precious.
Yeah, a little bit, but don't tell him I said that.
So they need everybody to move their own space?
No, I'm wondering if there's like a storage room or something they could put their bedroll out that's kind of a little bit removed from everyone else, just somewhere they're not going to be bothered or be in anyone's way.
Sure, after some time, nobody uses the warehouse, and you remember this is kind of an inn/warehouse with like the stock of grain, and she kind of points over, and there's like a large door that's kind of singing. People are kind of opening it regularly and putting sacks in and out. We'll go in there, find somewhere in the middle. Hope it's enough.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. He said he's used to sleeping on roofs and stuff just to get some peace and quiet, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Only issue on wheat sacks then.
I'm sure it'll be great. It's a bed and a snack all in one. That was.
I don't really know quite
that
what
was
to
a
say about
joke.
that.
That was a joke.
Hey,
He's
I know.
talking.
So how long will you all be staying?
Just the one night. I'll cover that if
You've already paid. Thank you.
I did.
Is there anything I should expect?
we
Come
might.
asking?
We might. Oh, if anyone comes asking.
Should I expect anyone?
Not if you're doing your job at being as discreet as I trust you to be.
Very well. And equipment. Just let me know.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're hoping that one of our friends will drop some stuff off, but on the off chance they don't, just some generic armors, some weapons, probably.
Okay. Well, I will let you know if they turn up during the night, and if not, you can source some stuff fairly simply.
That's great. You're a real star.
Twinkling in the night sky.
Always twinkle in my eye.
He kind of smiles at you and goes back. Yeah, so if Haydn wishes to sleep in the White House, that is fine.
Yeah, I'll go communicate that. Kiss your
Are we
finger
all-
guns.
Are we all sharing a room, or do we have separate ones?
This is not like I don't think the real point of you to sleep in. Most of you will be sleeping on the floor. And there's one room
Yeah,
you've got.
Okay, so it is just one room we have.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's no escaping now. Welcome to the cast cuddle puddle.
That's a puddle I'd
Okay.
happily drown in.
Well, I think it's my turn to take the bed.
I don't think there is a bed in here, buddy.
What? Is there a bed in there, dear?
There's
What do you mean there's
benches.
no bed?
There's benches, but there's no bed. You could pick out a bench you like to look up.
Oh, what kind of room is this?
It's not really this isn't really a place people, want to be found to
Is
be
this a
staying.
storeroom?
Yeah, pretty much. Have you ever not slept in a bed or?
I feel like we're in the Underdark again. That's not good.
Hey, at least this place doesn't smell like your tent, Asgore, because that was starting to really reek towards the end.
I just got unfortunate. Sometimes, well, tents don't smell so great.
So, unless anybody's got anything they want to say or do, I'm going to assume you guys will bed down for the evening and have a long rest. Is anyone watching or staying awake?
Hayden's gonna ask Cass to show him where he's meant to go.
Yes, we'll gladly lead him to the warehouse and show him his little grain pile he can sleep in.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, Roman only needs to sleep, meditate for 4 hours, so I can probably do 2 watches if we need watches.
Once Hayden gets the grain pile with Cass, he's gonna turn to Cass and say, Cass, earlier, did you suggest that you've killed people before?
Oh, I mean, it's never a fun part of the job or one that I look forward to. I try and avoid it where possible, but I mean, yeah, sometimes.
Is it... And Hayden kind of has a quick look around to see... Is there anyone else in the room, or are they alone now?
In the warehouse, no.
Is that no, they're alone?
You guys will be alone.
Okay, cool. Do you get told to kill people by the clasp? Or is it just the collateral damage thing?
I mean, once or twice there have been jobs where it's been suggested it would be better if the person we're taking an item from or delivering something to doesn't survive the encounter, but I mean, as a general rule, I prefer to avoid those jobs. They tend to get more messy.
Right.
Collateral damage tends to be the more likely situation.
Yeah.
You having a bit of a problem with a request from the clasp there, buddy?
No, well, I did have a job a couple months ago. I had to... It feels so weird to say the word, but I guess technically the assignment was an assassination. But I was traveling with a different group, and someone else in the group ended up doing it. So I was able, technically the job was complete, but I didn't do it, and I've managed to avoid doing anything like that until today when the wand fired off and killed that guard. So even though I kind of knew that maybe I would have to one day, I kind of hoped that I would just keep getting lucky and not actually have to do it. And now that it's happened, it's...
I mean, that wasn't really like you, though, was it? Because, I mean, it was the wand. Your hand didn't even move of your volition from what you were saying, right? It just kind of
Well,
moved for you.
It was my fault, though. I made a pact with it.
Not advisable for a cursed item, but
yeah, we were in a really tight situation, and we needed Zug, and he was in another plane, and the wand told me that it would get him back if I agreed that I would kill someone, and I only agreed because I thought that I would just be able to use it on Ghost, who had just betrayed us, and I thought that, I could just kill him on the spot, and then, it would all be sorted out. But then after I got Zug back, the wand stopped working, and then it kept telling me that it was going to do someone else, and I've been really worried for the past, couple days that it was going to be, you or one of the others, but luckily it wasn't. But I also didn't know it was going to hit someone else.
I mean, cursed objects aren't really my specialty, but I mean, I know you can get them separated from you, right? Like, it's not something you're going to be stuck with forever, Have you explained this to the others? If they're aware that this is a problem, right?
Kind of. Not really. Not properly. We kind of have bigger issues, and I kind of hoped that it wouldn't happen, so I thought, why bother worrying them about something that might not happen? But then it did happen, so...
I mean, no offense, Haydn, if it's something that might be putting them at risk, it's pretty high on the importance level there, right? I mean, these are your... I mean, you guys all seem pretty close for traveling companions. I would say they're more like friends, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Which is, friends are a little bit closer to family, so if you don't really want people that matter to you, the closest thing you've got to a family at this point to get hurt, I'd say it's pretty important that you address what's going on with your little wand friend there.
Yeah, that's true. Cass, I have one more question for you. So
Right.
The work that we do is obviously difficult, but you seem like it's, it's all worth it for you. I remember when we were in the apothecary, you said something about what you're doing is all for a good cause. What makes it worth it for you to keep doing stuff like this?
That's a bit of an awkward question. He sits down on one of the grain piles, and his tail kind of moves and wraps around himself.
Haydn kind of sits down as well and fidgets with his hands.
One of the first things I asked you was whether or not you still had any family left, right? Because the clasp likes to prey on people that don't.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I pick up on that is because I'm not in that situation. I still very much have a family that I care about a lot, and who care about me a lot, and they've been through enough because of, what I am, the way I was born, tieflings don't always just happen to other tieflings. They happen to
right
pretty much anyone, just under the right circumstances, and my family aren't like me. They're not as short-lived as my race either.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be around a lot longer than I am. I sort of owe those people a lot. They put me through schooling. They made sure I got everything I needed, despite the fact that they were, so different to me. And, like, it was hard on my dad in particular, considering how I came out, what I look like. They're gonna live a lot longer than me, and everything I do, all this money I'm putting together, that's gonna be a nice little nest egg for them when I'm gone, for them to grow old on.
It's kind of like a will.
Yeah, just making sure the people I care about are looked after, even when I'm not there to do it for them. So, I don't know, I'm just a big fan of taking care of the people that are important to you, so...
Seems like a good reason.
Well, it's good enough reason to, stab a few people when I need to.
Yeah.
Don't always feel great about it, but you just gotta remember what you're doing for,
Yeah.
Don't go tell anyone that story. I have
No.
a reputation around here to upkeep, and I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Scout's honor and all that.
It's honor. But just really think about who's important to you and whether or not they're worth the things that you do.
Yeah.
So, from the looks of it, you've got a pretty good bunch around you right now, and I'd say maybe put a bit more trust in them. Probably be good for you.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
There you go, kiddo. And he's gonna put his hand on Haydn's head and ruffle his hair in a endearing way.
Thanks, Cass.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And thanks for sorting out this room. I'll
What's with the whole not being able to sleep around other people thing? That's new.
Well, I sleep fine. And it's not like I snore or anything. I mean, everyone snores, but...
Say 20 feet's pushing it for snoring, right? That's gotta be pretty loud.
Yeah, I don't... It started after I attuned to the wand, so... Putting two and two together, it's probably connected, but... Yeah, since then, no one's been able to sleep near me. They talk about having nightmares or feeling uneasy, tossing and turning. The first night it happened, I was sharing a room with Askor and Zug, and they went as far as sleeping outside on the street on a bench to just get away from me. I had no idea until the morning when I woke up and I realized everyone was gone, so... Yeah.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, it's... It'd be nice to just be near others. It's... Especially having someone watching your back at night is...
Yeah, and our business sleeping on your own separate from the group that looks after you is pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but... Hey, I've slept rough on my own plenty of times. It's, how it used to be, and... I guess, I've got a couple extra targets on my back now, but... They don't know I'm here, I hope. I'll set up an alarm before I go to bed, and... Cheez-It will look after me as well, and he kind of... This little tiny mouse kind of pokes its head out of Hayden's shirt and kind of sniffs the air a little bit, and then squeaks in the direction of Cass.
I didn't know you had a little buddy there. That's
Yeah,
does he just live in your clothes?
Well, no, not all the time. Sometimes he's like a bird and he flies, or... But it gets cold sometimes, and he likes it in there, and,
Can you, I've heard people can sometimes see through their... Is that like a familiar, or...?
Oh, yeah. I mean, so, funny story. I used to have a mouse, a couple months ago. That was a real mouse, it wasn't a familiar mouse, and we'd been friends a long time. Like, we actually, he was one of my first kind of friends I made after I arrived in Silvercut, and, you know, I used to feed him, and then I met Kari and the others, and anyway, on one of my jobs, choose it, well, I nearly died, and he did die, and he kind of got incinerated a bit by crossfire. So now he lives on in my familiar. So I guess technically his name should be Cheez It 2, but Cheez It 1 isn't around anymore, so now he just gets...
You could really go for like a good title, like Cheez It the Immortal or something.
Oh, that's really cool, yeah.
What I was thinking though, I mean, I've heard people can look through the eyes of their familiars and see stuff through them, right?
Yeah, I haven't done it much. I think I've done it once or twice. I like to just let him live his little life on his own, but
I'm just thinking in terms of the heist tomorrow, if we
Oh.
get into a sticky situation and we need to check out what's going on.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can do stuff like that. He's been a scout for me before. He's up for it, aren't you, buddy? And he gives him like a little scritch into the chin. He's like,
Oh no, I love this tiny mouse. I'm gonna risk it all for this mouse. Yeah, it sounds like it could work really well. Seems like a good little guy, and he's gonna stick a tentative, slightly clawed finger out with the mouse.
Cheez It kind of sticks his nose out and kind of sniffs your finger, and then boops your finger with his nose.
Cute.
Yeah, he likes you.
Well, that makes like 2 people in this group now. That's good to know.
Well, I'm sure the others like you as well. Look, I know Ascor, just disregard him, okay? But I think everyone else
I
likes you.
already disregarded him from the get-go. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure your buddy Roman is not a big fan though.
Roman's a bit prickly. We've also only known him for a couple days longer than you, so I'm sure he'll warm up to you over time. Just need to... I don't think he really likes any of us, to be honest. Well, I kind of think he maybe likes Rasha a bit. Have you noticed there's a bit of tension between them? It's kind of like...
Yeah.
It's kind of like... I don't know. I used to think that Aku and Rasha had a thing going on because they usually share a bed together, and I thought that they were actually a couple. But now it's like this Roman guy's shown up, and he's been like making eyes at like Rasha, and Rasha's like getting all kind of flustered around him.
He was saying he's been alone for like 10 years, right? Maybe it's just a little bit of stir craziness, you know?
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
And I mean, Rasha's pretty nice to look at, so you can't really blame a guy.
Yeah, I never realized he had abs like that. Jesus.
So, on that thirsty note, as
Hey,
Haydn,
Cass just appreciates a work of art. Give him a break.
as Haydn and Kaz leave, Aku and Rasha rejoin, and we are currently missing Zug and Ascor, I think.
Yeah, we kind of need
Oh,
that.
no, I'm here.
Ascor,
oh, we
yeah.
have Ascor.
You talk about
The party
Yeah, yeah,
reassembled.
We're always listening.
reassembles. Cool. So
yeah, my
Rasha,
headphones are on, baby.
Rasha and Aku walk back in. I'll say you guys are gone for several minutes given that conversation. Rasha, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. I was listening.
I really need to talk to all of you when now Haydn isn't here.
We could pretend that this conversation happened before Haydn and Cass went off. So
No. You guys are gone. You guys are gone.
Oh, okay.
Fine, we're having deep, meaningful conversations.
You guys are talking about mice right now.
Backstory stuff, so it's fine.
Yes, I would like to address the fact that I believe that they have been breaking and entering into homes.
No,
across the show.
it doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's not important. I asked Gib about Naddan. If he'd betrayed us. He didn't betray us. He would never do that. Of course, he would never do that. But it's a lot worse than that. You see, I don't know how to say this. It wasn't a guard that Haydn hit. Naddan was on the roof. He was trying to shadow us. He was trying to attend the party. He was trying to get back in contact with us. He must have dressed as a god, and he's dead now. And he's not just dead.
What?
He's not just dead. He's. Geb said he belongs to Orcus partially now. Geb said that he travels with us, that he's closer to us than we think. Inside the wand, I would guess, but...
So,
What have I done?
it seems to me that reprioritization is in order.
Haydn has
Is-
killed Naddan.
You mean getting rid of the wand like we wanted to in the first place?
Well, I've heard that you were all discussing leaving.
I don't even know if it's... I was thinking if we reclaim his body, can I even bring him back to life? But if his soul is inside the wand of Orcus, then no, I don't think so.
Wait, do you mean he's a ghost? He's not going to come back for us, is he?
He's dead.
If he belongs to Orcus, it is possible, perhaps, for Orcus himself to raise him as an agent of death and send him against you all on a mad quest of revenge.
In the same state as Vespin Chloras, as everyone else killed by that wand. He's a prisoner of Orcus at this point. But I don't know. What do we... Haydn is upset enough that he thinks he has killed a god who is out to kill us. How are we going to tell him he has accidentally murdered our companion, our friend?
Don't say a damn thing. We've got stuff
Yeah.
to do, and we can't have him wigging out on us.
I think the best thing is not to tell him.
But Naddan is dead.
Well,
Well, it is possible that you could let him... Well, if he asks, it seems Naddan has fled. I mean, why would he stay around here, and why would he follow you all, considering the trouble you all have gotten into?
Look, I don't cry, but if Haydn asks me, I will probably cry. Like,
It is natural for you to be sad at the departure of one of your close friends. The crying could be normal.
I'd
Is
say
this
he went
before our
to-
long
say he went
rest,
to
can
the
I
farm.
ask?
no, this is before. Yeah, it's the same
This is
thing.
before.
Yeah, given that.
Well-
when I...
What I could do, Rasha, is I could try and wipe that from your memory, so you don't have to cry.
Honestly, I will probably just ask Geb again where he is if I forget. It worried me that he wasn't here. I tried to send him a message, he didn't reply, and I wondered why that was, and... I don't know if he can be saved,
Not everyone can be.
But if he can, I think we will need his body. And then we will need to destroy the wand. It will not let him go, will it? But that's a big if.
The body may be problematic. If he was dressed as a guard during the autopsy, they will discover who he is.
Right, exactly.
He will not be offered the same courtesy.
Right, to burn him, right? Or whatever you do to Lorth people.
How do you kill spiders? Ban them.
I don't know, do we... How long do you think... Will they really just do it quickly? I suppose they will. Can we steal it back if we can heist an amulet? Maybe we can heist a body, but how do we do that without telling Haydn?
If this were 10 years ago, I could command a guard within the watch to retrieve the body and send it where it would be. But it seems that things are not as they once were, apparently. Now, if my parents are in the custody... I cannot give you any hope of recovering your friend's body. The best that you could hope for is to free his soul from eternal damnation by destroying that wand as quickly as you possibly can.
I think that's a good plan.
I am very
Not.
sorry, Rasha. I am very sorry to hear this.
We took him with us. We took him from his home. He didn't even want to come here. Now we've killed him. And we will not even try to recover his body.
He didn't want to come with us.
No, Asko, he really did not want to come with us.
I don't remember that.
At least you remember him. That's something for you, I guess.
I will always remember Naddan.
So you're suggesting we don't tell Haydn, we don't try to recover the body. How long do you think we have, Roman? Say we get this amulet, right? We get it. What if then we run straight to the body, we, I don't know, fight our way in, and then we use the amulet, get out, and just go somewhere, and we keep it safe until we destroy the wand. Is that... where would they keep it?
Rasha, you've really not had many of your friends die, haven't you?
No, I've never had anyone before.
Yeah, it's not
Never.
very nice. But it
Because
happens.
partially I've not had friends to die as of yet, but I suppose now I do, and I have.
Just
I remember my
rolling.
best friend got stabbed. It was very fun.
That's a 20, Jamie.
20. Okay. Why?
Why do you roll? Suspicious I am, Mr. Roman. What are you up
Does
to?
my passive 26 investigation tell me what he's doing from like in the warehouse?
No, this just trying to...
your passive I guess looking at him, he folds his arms and sort of leans back and sort of brows on it together like he's like got a internal conflict. Well, if I were... It is possible that if they did search the body, perform an autopsy, and realized it was an infiltration in the guards, that they would take the body somewhere for further inspection as opposed to destroying it immediately, which is one of the two places that they would possibly take it for inspection. Would be Den Bylan.
What?
The other would be where Thelyss works. Perhaps Lucid Bastion, perhaps somewhere else, but if you're already all determined to continue the search for this amulet, then it is possible there is some sort of laboratory or garrison on site at Demp Island that could potentially house a corpse that is to be inspected, but it would be on its way there already. They would have found it hours ago. It would be possibly there by now.
I don't even have enough energy left to ask Geb. He would know where it is, but...
If it is with Essek Thelyss, then there is no hope of recovering that body. But if it is in...
I banished
Then-
Orcus. We fought Orcus. Is Essek Thelyss really worse than Orcus?
Should ask your little blue-haired friend. See what his opinion of that is.
Speaking of Haydn, I know it is not his intention, but if he has accidentally killed Naddan, who is to say we are not next?
Nothing is to say you're not next. He is a scion of Orcus. He possesses the power and clearly cannot control it. And if he cannot control it, then I'm speaking logically here. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry that I cannot comfort you, but the facts are the facts.
Look, we'll figure it out, okay? Just give it time.
If you want to recover this body, you do not have time.
There's nothing we can do tonight, at least, I think. Oh,
How long do you need to rest for?
I need to sleep and
A
then...
couple of hours, 6 hours?
No, I need... I'm not like you. I'm not the same thing as you. At least we know that now. So no, I need to sleep for a long time.
And is that the same for you all?
Oh, yeah, we sleep normal lengths of time, all of us.
Normal is subjective.
No, this is normal.
Because it wasn't normal a while ago. Everyone thought I was really lazy when I was growing up, actually, because I just slept so much.
Well, if you need to sleep, then you better start sleeping immediately.
Then I will ask in the morning why his body is. And then what do we tell Haydn? Do we just walk into the room with Naddan's body and go, "Oh, Haydn, how did that get there?"
Well, I am no tactician, but I would suggest perhaps sending him after the amulet while you recover the body separately.
Right. I will find the location, and tomorrow I will tell you guys, and then we will go from there, I guess.
It seems to me that you all have different skills from each other, some perhaps more suited to creeping and stealing. Sorry. And some
leadership.
Yes. Okay.
Who does that?
Right, which one am I?
And others are more physically inclined.
Yaku's really good at punching things.
Mm.
And Zark as well,
And
I
stabbing
guess.
things.
Yes.
And beheading things. So, yes. There is probably somebody suited to every kind of mess that you want to get yourselves into.
Rest. I'll find a place and... When we know, do we tell Haydn? Or do we really just try and heist the body without Haydn knowing, put it in... I don't know. It's not like I can put it in a bag, you know? Rasha indicates to Ghost's bag of holding. Naddan is really small, but he is not as small as this bag. He will not go in. We are just going to run around with Naddan's body and say, "Oh, don't worry, Haydn, he is asleep. It is okay."
Look, you can't fit a body in there.
Not without, I don't know, cutting it in half. And I am not going to do that to Naddan.
Can you
Is
put a
that true,
body
Roman?
in a bag of holding?
Yes.
The magic of these bags actually does allow for objects of quite substantial sizes to be absorbed within them. So
How will he go in? He has shoulders, you know.
Well, he does not need to breathe, so that is one obstacle.
That's going to stuff him in. I mean, he does not.
He will easily fit in. Do not worry about that.
Can you fit a person, like a living person, in there too?
Yes, but there is a chance they could suffocate, of course. Limited oxygen in pocket dimensions.
Why don't we just put
It's
Essek
like a
Thelyss
design
here?
flaw.
Why did put sorry?
Well, you could. I don't understand. You could have some kind of coach carriage. You know, if you could breathe in these things, luxury, padding, all the amenities, everything. I mean, this is an opportunity.
There are many people in the world who maintain their own very elaborate pocket dimensions for comfort, travel, safety. But
Sure, but
these
hear me out.
these bags
I'm
are not
saying
designed
this is a
with that
business
purpose.
idea. All right, I'm just saying you could have some extra breathing capacity in there. Can you not see the potential for this?
Well, these things already exist.
Really,
It's-
Naddan has
this is
literally
just-
just died, and we are talking about making portable rooms to walk around in.
Well, maybe if
That's
Naddan
cool.
was in a portable room to walk around in, he'd be alive.
That seems a little uncalled for.
You know, I'm going to sleep. I don't know, guys.
It's not untrue.
We have killed our friend. It is not just Haydn who did it. We took him somewhere he didn't want to be. We are all responsible for this. We took him here, and this has happened on our watch, so... Just think about that. Oh, don't think about it too hard, as you won't sleep, because, you know... I don't know if I'll sleep, to be honest, but... whatever. And, Rasha sort of grumbles, and less lies down to go to sleep, and more curls up in a corner and does the old, head on knees, and... Yeah.
So,
To blank out things.
assuming Kaz comes back after leading Haydn,
The vibe
very-
check in the room? Awful.
by very, very negative vibrations in the room. If there's anything anybody wants to talk about,
But the
before we have a
entrepreneurial
long rest.
spirit, Dean.
Anybody wants to talk about, or do we have a long rest?
Cass and Hayden have been having an interesting conversation.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Let's crack on.
Yeah, I will say that you will wake up the next day. There's no kind of sun coming through, so you will wake up fairly differently. Obviously, Rome's been up for a while, feeling refreshed, but it definitely wasn't the best night's sleep any of you had. Hayden, you wake up and kind of a bit sore from all the odd bumps and stuff in the sacks. The rest of you have been sleeping on the floor or whatever you can find.
Well, actually, DM, I have 2 bedrolls.
Two
This
bedrolls,
guy
okay.
travels in luxury, right?
However, there's like a rap on the door. Where you all are staying.
I'll get it. I know the people who work here. Cass is gonna stretch out. You hear every single bone in his body click as he stands up, because this boy's in his 30s and it's time. It's time for the click. He's gonna go to the door and just gonna like gesture the others to get to the side of the room that the door opens towards, so they're out of sight. And then he's gonna pull it.
You open it up. Sabinda's standing there, looking quite refreshing, and then there's like a procession of people with bags, covered with them, and there was a delivery. I decided not to disturb you during the night, but I believe this is some of their equipment. A rather flustered, boring man bought it.
Sounds about right. Sorry, you're great. Thank you so much for not interrupting our beauty sleep, as we like to think of it. Please, yeah, come in.
We all
He'll-
appreciate it.
Did we all complete a long rest without issue?
You'll complete a long rest, and in terms of the equipment that kind of gets doled out, everything is there except for the gold pieces that aren't in the bag of holding.
Which bag of
You.
holding? Ghosts or Hayden's?
Both. So Ghost's gold is there, and Hayden's gold is there. If it's in the bag of holding, the rest of it is missing.
Oh.
Oh. Cass would have no idea about that, so he's just oblivious. He thinks everything's great. What a great job. We have good friends.
And
Wait, which gold exactly?
All of everyone's gold except for Haydn and Ghost what's left.
Oh.
And is Essek's box still in Hayden's bag?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Good. I was worried that was gonna get nicked.
I guess if it's a bag of holding, they have to think of the thing to get it out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so it would have
No.
only been Essek who would have known to get that.
So you can all re-equip all your equipment except for your
Woo.
gold.
What if I'm wearing a lot of my gold?
That's
Rare
fair
the
enough.
armor.
He smelted it all down.
Who smelt it, dealt it.
So has Hayden returned to the group at this point?
Yes.
Cool. What vibe is he getting from the group as soon as he walks in the morning?
Make an insight check.
Oh dear.
Rosie.
Does Rasha give Roman Ghost bag, or does he keep it himself? Because Roman wouldn't know. Roman wouldn't know that it was his.
No, he
so-
hasn't given it to him, actually.
I rolled a 10.
He's mentioned
on
that he has
insight.
it, but yeah.
And like a couple like I'd say an odd vibe, particularly from Rasha, but not from the group in general. The 10.
Morning, guys. You sleep okay?
What do? Do you sleep upside down on the roof, hanging in a cocoon of your own skin?
Well, I think
Like a bat.
everyone sleeps in their own skin unless you crawl out of yours at night. But no.
I don't sleep, so
Cool.
But if
That's
he did, he would crawl out of his own skin, is probably what he's trying to say.
yeah.
I did try once. It is true. It didn't go very well.
To crawl out of your skin or to get some sleep.
Hmm.
Huh. Okay.
I like this guy. Cass takes a puff on his pipe and then passes it towards Roman, not really expecting him to take it, but
And the corner of
Would
the
it go
room,
down the wrong way? He does not take it.
that should be
Alright.
ritual casting.
Oh, you're roll.
I
Cass,
mean-
Cass wipes it and then passes it over again.
Casting convene. Okay, cool. Ask your questions.
Where is Naddan's body? He
Yes or
says
no answers.
internally. Touch that Hayden does not hear.
Yes or no answers.
Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, divination. The one that's like
Divination.
yeah.
The highest part of where you are already going.
Oh, that's very convenient. Thank you, Gemma. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Y'all keeping bodies in the loft.
After Cass hands the pipe to Roman and Roman doesn't take it, Hayden's gonna try to get it.
Yeah, right. Cass won't keep it from you.
Yay!
Have a little- Does he
Okay,
chat?
No, he smoked before. He's fine.
So, is there any preparation you guys want to do before you move off to the heist? The heist.
So-
Did Zog? Did we receive the equipment by any chance?
Yes, you've all got the equipment back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. You can have this back. He gives you the rapier.
Oh, it's
Grinning while looking at his axe.
it's strange. It seems in better condition than when I gave it to you.
Oh yeah, I sharpened it a bit. I was a bit bored. I didn't know anything to do.
Well, what if I cut myself with it?
Then it works, I guess.
Seems like a design flaw.
I don't think so. It's
I
supposed
made
to cut
that
things.
thing. It is not flawed. It is perfect.
Is this one you made for me?
Yeah, I reforged his rapier way back
Oh
when.
shit! Yeah.
I think it was like one of our like first sessions back at level 2 or 3. When I think Esquire either lost his or something, and yeah.
nice,
We
nice.
C1.
So I got a little Geb piece of it.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Nice.
It's very nice looking. It's just not necessarily a +1 or anything.
Well, you know what they say, and he sort of wiggles it around quite incompetently. stick him with the pointy end, and struggles to sheath it. Tries to sheath it dramatically, but it's not going in. And
Gets stuck in his trouser leg.
you get the impression the man is not proficient with a rapier.
Fashion.
Cool. So you've already
Oh,
got minus one gold.
Whoa.
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 So,
Oh.
I would like to cast a spell. However, one of the components is a white pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces, which I'm sure I don't possess. Does
You might
anyone
not. Someone else
now
might.
possess a white pearl? A pearl.
No.
Rasha continues glittering in the corner.
Okay. Roman will walk over to Rasha and he you're a man of no, you wouldn't say that, you said you're a boy, sorry. You're a man of great finery. I have a couple of tricks that I can do, but they do require some rather expensive reagents. Could I trouble you to perhaps lend me some, and when the situation arises, I could pay you back appropriately for them?
Oh, of course. Damn, so when we killed the Rakshasa, we got bare 1,000 gold worth of generic gems.
Yes.
Out of which, how many might be pearls worth 100 gold pieces?
I'll say you've already got 3 of them.
Okay. Like really big pearls, that is what you want.
Fat ones.
Okay. Sure. He indicates that Roman follow him to the corner of the room where he has his bag and he fishes out 3 pearls and quietly says, "Oh, so you are right. It is Sten Bailen where they have taken Naddan's body. Top of the tower. So maybe you are right. We send Haydn after the amulet and then we get Naddan. Shove him in the bag.
He seems quite adept at the task of taking the amulet, perhaps along with 1 or 2 of the others. And in the meantime, perhaps if 1 or 2 of the rest of us could accompany you to reunite with Naddan.
Right. Okay, thank you. Yes, here are the pearls, he says loudly. They are really expensive, good ones. Enjoy your magic.
Thank you, Rasha, for the pearls.
No problem. Anytime. Roman.
Stepping forwards with the pearls, Roman says, so I can just let me, and he does some like magic, and it's some pure Doctor Strange shit with some like moving clocks and things and cool lights and stuff. And 3 of the pearls are now have a little glow on them. They're still pearls, but they're just like they're glowing with like a sort of soft, warm purple light. These are pieces of arcane fortune. They will allow you to, I suppose, simply reverse time in your favor, should you find yourself in a pickle. I have 3, but they will allow you to get yourselves out of something if I'm not there to reverse time myself and help you out.
You can reverse time.
Yes.
Can you reverse time to yesterday? So.
No.
Oh.
That would create all sorts of temporal shifts and multiverse nonsense that we shan't get into.
What's the limit on how far back you can go? Is it got to be like an instantaneous, oh, I messed up, I got to go back right now kind of thing?
In the moment, you must decide whether this course of action is favorable to you and whether you would like another shot at it. And it will effectively impart you with some ability to change a attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw.
You re-roll the dice of fate, if you will.
Yes, if you will.
If you will. That sounds
Where
pretty
And I have 3 of
Is
them.
that the gift of alacrity, or which one is it? Or
It is Fortune's favor.
Hey, Fortune's favor. Yeah.
I just hear that phrase in Caleb's voice.
Fortune's favor.
Yeah,
Okay.
this will give you Fortune's favor.
You know, actually, I was thinking, it is an amulet we are getting. Maybe I could make a fake one to replace the one we are stealing.
Hmm.
It's a good idea. They wouldn't even notice it's necessarily gone if all things go to plan and we manage
Right.
to sneak in and out.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it, so maybe I don't know how it.
You could actually buy us like hours, maybe even days with that if no one's in a rush to look at it, if they think it's somewhere safe.
It'll take me an hour to do it, so I must do it now. But I don't know. You guys...
Oh, hold on. Fortune's favor only lasts for an hour. So if we're not leaving now, then I would not have cast that.
It's okay, you still haven't completed the somatic components of that ritual.
You charged the pearls.
You
Okay.
charged the pearls.
That's true. I have to technically cast it on a person. So if
Mm-hmm.
we haven't decided who's getting it yet, then maybe the spell is not complete.
We had a very deep conversation earlier about the true somatic components and verbal components of the spell.
Interesting. So, aware of the time. If there's nothing else you guys want to prepare for your heist, I would say you get ready and begin to move through the tunnels.
Well,
towards where you're
yeah, I
going.
want to spend an hour doing the thing.
hour,
Yeah,
okay.
so I don't know
Disguise self.
how convincing a replica we can make of our memories, but I guess Rasha's identified it and held it, so
Yeah.
Max can draw it because he's got his painter
by
supplies.
our
Whatever-
powers
What,
combined.
whatever you do, be as quick as possible. Now it has been around 9 hours since.
Rasha, if you could make just a wisdom check again with advantage with all the help.
Thanks for all the help, guys. Okay, that's
Bless you.
okay. That's 9, 3. That's 17.
Oh, did Cass give Rasha a bless as well?
He can inspire you if you.
Oh. I
Would you,
wasn't
would
sure
you
if
like
it's
to be inspired?
I mean, if we're piling on the numbers, why not?
I can inspire you.
I can inspire you.
Inspire me, please.
Yeah, I'll throw you one little inspiration. He'll just like lean next to you and just, you're really good at this. Have you ever considered that you could really just make a whole living for yourself out of this? Look at the craftsmanship here. Look at the dainty little details you're capable of. These hands.
I know I'm really
Hands
good
of
at
an
this.
artist. And he's just gonna like pump you up with some good words of affirmation.
Really great, thank you.
Oh, you're the great one.
Is it D8? D6?
It is a D6 at this level for me because I'm a multi-class one.
Okay, that's an
Those are looking
Or a
mighty
21.
fine, Captain.
21. Okay, cool. You
Alright,
make a
well
pretty
then.
damn good replica. Kaz is someone who probably spent the most time looking at it. Looks good. Pretty confident. Pretty good. Okay. Anyone else prepping anything? Okay. In terms of
I'll
how the
make
stuff looks,
sandwiches. I'll make sandwiches for everybody, and they're
Aw.
all
in terms of how the party
Different-
Can I have the
looks,
crusts cut off, please?
is everybody disguised in some way, or at least not looks human? So Aku,
Cass is just himself.
Oh,
Is that-
yeah.
wait, actually, that's one more thing.
Where are we going?
It's 6
first?
people I can teleport back. Somebody has to stay behind.
Don't worry,
Alright.
Cass has spoken his way out of worse.
So, in the interest of Sai not being here, let's say there is a discussion and it is decided to be Aku.
Yeah.
And okay, cool. To guard the things, look after all of you, and wait here. Aku waits down in the shrine. Everybody else, as you make your way through the tunnels, hiding, we will take a quick 10-minute break. We will be back at 5 to 9. I'll see you all shortly. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
I don't know why we do this, but every time we find Round and round we go, losing self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place where you'll make them just be alone, be alone. All those nights lying by your side.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
We're back.
Hello, are we back? Sorry.
My transition actually
back
works
now,
this
yes.
time.
Oh, did it actually?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Oops. Shit.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Before we left, the party were about to begin their heist, and they've now made their way through much of the through the tunnels on their way, mostly disguised as a group of 6, looking behind Aku, who is currently guarding the
He's on con bag duty.
where you're going to go back. Yeah. Cool. Could all of you, for getting through the streets, make a general stealth check? Given that you're all disguised, you may have
General stealth?
advantage.
Are we
For once I get advantage on stealth. What?
Are we getting pass without a trace? Or
I think Russia's gonna save it until we get to the place.
I got a 16.
So,
21.
can someone help? Can anyone help disguise Roman? Because
Oh.
I don't have any disguise spells, and yes, I am a drow. However, Roman is a wanted man.
Cass has some traveler's clothes that he could probably put on Roman that just look like generic peasant garb.
I'm actually still wearing Kaz's kimono, right? Like a little overcoat.
If he wants to be wearing it still.
Yeah, he's not wearing his armor because he clanky.
so for the
Okay.
stealth check,
Lanky boy.
I rolled a 2, but because I have reliable talent, my total is 22.
Ah, fuck.
Level 11
DM.
rogues, man.
DM, one of the other charisma checks you can make is a check to blend into a crowd.
Yeah.
And also, can I do that instead?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 10.
Also, who wants Fortune's favor? I think Haydn probably should have one since he's probably going to be.
Prone to make a mistake.
Cass
with the-
probably as
Think-
well.
Yeah, Haydn and Casson. Who wants the last one? So it's got Lucky, Rasha's probably going to be with Roman, so I guess I'll give the last one to Askell.
Yeah.
Do you
Probably needs it.
do you do the special somatic components of Fortune's favor?
Roman hands Haydn the pearl and pats him on the shoulder and nods and then walks away.
Damn it.
Ask it a forehead
Not what we discussed.
Hold his face real tender.
Hayden's daydreams are not something that was discussed.
Okay. So I've got Rasha stealth roll. 10. Haydn
22.
22. Zug.
16.
Zug
What?
16. Sorry.
I said 16, yeah.
16. Okay. Roman.
7.
Askell.
Got a fucking 8.
8. And Kaz.
21.
21. Okay. Moving through the tunnels, you guys do pretty well getting back to the area around the Lucifer Bastion and kind of the nicer part of Shana. And the permanence is where you're going. However, you notice that there have been checkpoints set up. And as you're going through one of the guards kind of goes to put their hand on Roman as he's wearing a hood and like sort of thing, and he's just put his hand and goes and like looks at your face and goes, "Sorry, stop there." And the rest of you kind of as you're kind of going past. Have this happen.
Cass is just...
Can I help you?
Yeah. He kind of like takes out a picture, looks at you, looks at the rest of you. Mind coming this way? I want to do some checks.
DM,
Yeah.
I might cast just charm person as a subtle, not as a subtle spell, as a silent
Sure.
spell. No
Absolutely.
components.
Yeah, we're trying to put is like trying to approach and diffuse, so if that helps to distract in any way.
Cool. So is it a straight roll or is it
Oh.
disadvantage?
Let me have a think there because
You
I
can't
don't
charm
speak-
elves.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the drow,
Let
it's
me have
not
a
gonna
think there. I'm probably not going to do that.
It's just advantage on being charmed, right? It's not.
Oh yeah, advantage against being
Yeah.
charmed. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you do it or not?
Yeah, go on. There's a subtle spell, but I don't I don't speak Undercommon even. But I'm going to charm the guy and just go.
Okay. So that's I rolled a natural 19.
Is it a charm?
It's a charm, yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
subtle, will he notice it at all though?
So that's
No.
the thing that no. So the thing he kind of goes as you kind of attempt to cast a spell, there's no effect, and kind of looks at each of you quite intently, and kind of a few more. There's probably 3 of the Aurora Watch kind of surrounding you now.
Hey, buddy. Hey, we're trying to actually get to work. Is there a problem here at all? We don't want to get in trouble with our employer, you see.
Yeah, employer.
This one you're traveling with looks an awful lot like the one we were looking for.
I mean,
It's
that's
an
a bit-
odd group amongst you as well.
I mean, we're mostly drow. I'm just See, I'm the head of the household staff.
Oh yeah.
DM, can you give me a name of a random household that's like relatively well known, but not like that well?
Yeah, I'll send you it.
One that'll have a bit of leverage, but
Yeah.
oh, I'm the head of household for Den Duendalos.
Yo, hang on.
Yo.
We're just we were out getting some supplies for breakfast and stuff this morning, and getting some extra staff in. They have an event planned this evening, and he's gonna lean in like it's kind of like secrets. There's a couple of like marriage contracts being discussed. How things are around here. It's kind of a big deal, and we need the house to look really top notch.
That's fine. The person we're looking for has some fairly remarkable tattoos. If this one doesn't mind showing me his arms.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's it's a bit of an odd request.
I actually don't have any arms.
Where I'm from, that would actually be considered sexual harassment. So I think you need to step back.
Where
Are
are
you
you
disguised
from?
as a drow? Or...
Yeah. I
Are
would have
you
cast disguise self.
Are you
So
not
where you're
the
from?
dynasty?
Oh wait, I forgot. Haydn doesn't speak Undercommon, so he wouldn't have
Yeah.
bothered doing
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
He said nothing.
I
He can't
actually-
understand the
Looking
conversation.
kind of like quiet.
You don't have arms. And he
Uh,
looks at the arms you've probably just hidden away right now. Could you make a deception check with disadvantage?
While this is happening, can cast thaumaturgy behind them further down the road that they're on, and it's going to sound like someone shrieking.
Okay, we will have deception with disadvantage first.
With my big fat +0. So what? How many? Can you tell me how many guards there are and where they are?
So there's like, you guys are still making your way through tunnels, but a lot of these are used for kind of storage and stuff. So it's kind of, and the entrance to one that kind of branches off. There are 3 guards, 1 with you and 2 kind of that's approached you, and the other 2 kind of guarding the entrance to this tunnel.
3
About,
with us.
probably about 10. There's
2
3
on the
around-
entrance.
No,
How
so
far away is the entrance?
one with you, 2 on the entrance, about 10 feet to the entrance. 1 has approached you. There's 3 in total.
Are they
and it's
all
about-
watching?
They seem interested, yeah. Although one of them is still kind of like casually. One of them is watching other people go fast, but the other one's interested in you.
Actually, instead of shrieking when casts thaumaturgy, can it be someone just saying "oh shit" in like Undercommon, and then the sound of scuffling feet as if someone's seen the guards and has run the other way?
Okay, cool. So 6 is on the deception
So
roll.
while he's sort of like oh yeah, well let me and he like move his sleeve. And as his arm comes out, he's going to grab the throat of the guard and squeeze really tight.
I'm trying to help you here, buddy.
Okay, so at the sound of the scuffling and the oh shit, the 2 guards who are kind of vaguely interested do turn around as Roman grabs the throat of this guard.
And can I cast momentary stasis at the same time as I'm grabbing
as this is a
him?
complete surprise, I will allow you to cast momentary stasis.
Cool. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and if he fails it, he will be incapacitated.
Oh my god.
What's your DC?
17.
Okay.
We're never even gonna get to
I
the
ro-
host.
I rolled a 14. He only has a +2. So he is frozen,
Yes.
I believe, or what is it?
Yeah, he's incapacitated and has a speed of 0. And I've just got my hand around his neck.
As
so
Roman
hopefully
just
he
like,
can
grabbing him, he
scream.
just kind of goes, and you see him kind of shimmer a little bit, and like slightly vibrating, and the air around him just doesn't seem too clear. As the hand just kind of releases a little bit. The 2 guards are kind of looking the other way at this exact moment.
Slap Roman's hand to get him to put it down.
How long does that last? How long do we have?
About 60 seconds.
I could banish someone. Maybe I should send them to another plane.
Put your hand down, put your hand down, put your hand down.
Should I get rid of-
Holy crap, look, someone's
If I stop holding his torch out,
We haven't even made it like 5 minutes down the road. What the fuck's going on?
if I stop his torch, he will scream.
Cass is going to dramatically point in the direction.
His
that
eyes are kind of
the
going
screaming came from.
crazy. Like,
And just Cass is going to dramatically point in the direction the screaming came from. Make sure Roman's hand is down and away from the body.
Roman's not
uh,
letting his hand go
guys-
because he knows that if he removes his hand from this guy's throat, he's going to scream.
Wait,
What
even
is
if he's
that?
frozen?
but you need to touch him for 60 seconds.
He's incapacitated. He is not silent. He's
Right.
just like
Okay.
Wait,
incapacitated.
Yeah,
No,
you can't
incapacitated
speak.
They
means
can't.
he-
They can't speak.
Yeah, they can't speak. He's unconscious.
right. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
well, okay.
Cass is going to slap his hand away and just point. Someone over there just cast a spell and ran when they saw you in the direction that the oh shit and the foot.
Performance check.
Is that performance or is it a lie?
Or
Is
persuasion.
it deception?
You can make deception.
You're so soft, Jamie.
Yeah, I
Let me
know.
check, let me
When you
check.
kill our favorite NPC.
I mean, it's the same plus for either, so like, it's
Yeah.
not going to make that much of a difference.
I don't kill any NPCs. Bad rolls kill
Oh,
NPCs.
Bill Sucre.
Only a
You
14.
also kill people as well. Yeah.
Sorry, what was the roll?
Only a 14, I believe. Let me double check.
14.
Let me double check my features just in case. But wait. 15 because of my
15.
yeah.
Okay, I rolled double 19. The two guards, like, look at you, look over, don't really see it. And for heaven's sake, could you all roll initiative, please?
Oh my god, no! We just got
I
out
guess
of the
we're
Dungeons
killing
and
adults
Dragons.
in the street, boys.
Wait,
We made
I
it
need,
like
to,
one
I need
year.
to be. I need to be in the
Again?
D&D in the roll 20. Don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not in it.
No.
You know,
Get in here.
Where is it?
I'll find it.
I think I might still have the link from when I used it the first time. Let me have a look.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Right,
a
I'm
disaster.
getting it right. Just for the sake of this, we're going to put us on an old battle map. Put it here.
Oh.
Roman, why can't you just not be angry all the time?
Why can you just not be? Can't you just
I
be normal?
don't have arms.
Can't you just not? Can't you just not?
Don't have arms.
Don't have arms, and then as soon as he's like, "Wait, what? I could see your arms," you just fucking choke him. You mean this arm?
I'm in. Here we go.
Oh no! Naddan is still on this map.
Oh no.
No,
It's
That's 'cause he's here.
It's too
That's
soon.
because his spirit's here.
Right,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you guys could replace yourselves on this map.
Oh yeah, old character mod.
Wait, I love how this map
character
is a screenshot and we can see your OBS and your.
Oh god, yeah, we can see like your mouse cursor and like an old Rasha token. Oh, that's gone. Okay, wait. So where's the guards that we're attacking?
So guards are. I'm just getting them.
How is it possible I have a +9 to initiative and I never roll more than like a 15?
Guards. So two guards are over here on the entrance.
Bad luck.
There's one here, and one here, and then the stasis one is over here. So
Okay, so I guess we're all grouped around this guy.
yeah, you're all grouped around this guy here.
We're
who's
all around stasis,
incapacitated.
boy.
Okay.
Do I add my own character token to this?
Yes, I've changed it to be Roman. So there you go. It's there.
Uh,
I've added it. Okay,
Yo, we need
so
some more stressful tunes. Let's.
yeah.
Oh yeah, someone hit us up with the battle music.
Oh yeah. Someone bring out the Witcher soundtrack.
Yes.
oh,
I
crop.
support that.
I'll send you a quick crop of his head because that looks really funny.
Rolled 110 d20s.
Wait,
Hey,
so
look,
these
I'm
guys
having
are
bad rolls. Get
guarding
out.
the entrance to the manor? Or to the
tunnel.
tunnel?
Okay, so initiative rolls. Roman
15.
15. Hayden.
Oh, wait. Do I do that at disadvantage
Oh, I
as
forgot
well?
to roll. I forgot to roll
Yeah, it's a
initiative.
check.
Okay, then
Oh
it
yeah, of
is,
course.
it's 6.
Why do I?
6. Zug.
Nat 20.
20.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Rasha.
god, not again.
3.
This is how we got arrested last time.
Oh, I'm not on the map. Oh, no.
No, I need to put you on here.
Sex is
Apologies.
24, by the way.
Sorry, yeah, +4, 24. Nat
I
20
should better
+4.
up because I realized I fucked this up. Okay.
Yeah, we'll send you some.
I will find the letter up and change it out. Anyway, so Casadius, what is your initiative? 8. Okay, I will put Casadius next to Roman. Hayden a bit apart. You guys can be a couple stations back, but you guys are there. And I'm going to roll initiative for the 3 guys. Okay, so luckily for you, this one has the highest initiative. He has 21, but he is incapacitated.
This is why you guys were gonna leave Roman in the hotel room because he's too mentally unstable.
Yeah, but
to...
if it's not Roman like strangling someone, it's Aku stabbing someone. So like it's gonna happen either way.
Okay, so top of the round, Zug, you're up. You see them kind of turn. They like the two at the back draw their weapons and say like, "Halt! Stop!" And you don't know what's happened. They've just drawn their weapons, and Roman has grabbed the throat of this guy.
Okay, rather than... I want Zug to move up to where Roman is, basically, and I want to just hold action for now. I'm going to hold action in case any of the guys in front make a move, of which then I'll just make an attack action, if that's okay.
Roman,
Yeah.
you're next. The guy is incapacitated. I don't think he makes any other saving throws against momentary stasis, right?
Nope. It's just incapacitated for 60 seconds. Oh god, sorry. I thought I would be much further down in the initiative order. I don't want to bust all my spells out.
Attack him, he loses things.
Just like as well, there are people around you other than these 3, and as like this is broken out, they're all kind of
fuck's sake.
scurrying away.
No. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Oh god.
You
I
got
guess
any distance spells there?
I got lots, but only for me. Then again, I guess if no one else is being hunted, right? Like no one else is wanted, right?
Well, seemingly you were the one who was caught.
Okay. Misty Step's 30 foot. Thunderstep might be a bit
Bit loud.
bit loud.
Bit loud.
Oh no! I missed Dimension Door. I missed Dimension Door so much. I can only go 30 foot. Okay.
But you can do that as your bonus action, then run as your action, so you could still. In fact, yeah, you could dash as your action, and use your movement, so you could.
I
Move
don't
60
want to
feet after.
dash because I feel like that will draw the guards towards. But then again, this guard is obviously aware that you guys are with me anyway. So
Don't worry, we can deal with it.
okay. He will let go. Since Kaz has encouraged him, so move to. Oh my god, because I need to be right between them, and I don't want to. Okay, just walk slowly to, or as just at a normal walking pace, right here, and then use Misty Step. Misty Step right here and like try and hide.
Try and hide. Okay. Could you make a stealth check for me?
No.
Actually, can you bonus action hide?
His
Misty
bonus
Step's
action
bonus
was
action.
Misty Step's
Yeah,
as an
so
action.
action hide.
Okay.
Oh, buddy, you
That's
should yell
a
and run.
21 for stealth.
21.
Oh, it's not bad.
Okay. Cool. So Roman runs and just vanishes, and you see the guards kind of turn and look. Cool. Yeah. This one.
I guess.
I'm gonna roll a perception check for him. Doesn't see you.
Come
He's
on,
gonna
run the other way, God.
run after you. This way. Ascot, you're up.
Hello. So this bloke here with the pink dot on him, right? He's incapacitated.
Yeah.
Right. And that bloke back there, which way does that bloke look like? What is he occupied? Sorry, or is he what's he saying?
This guy here has drawn his sword.
Oh,
however,
don't laugh. I'm only asking.
Yeah. He's drawn his sword and he's looking back over where Roman has run.
Okay. Okay. And where was the third guy? I don't see this guy anymore.
Oh, you've got this guy here.
This
This guy
guy.
here?
Sorry. What happens when you look at spells for too long? In that case, I'm probably going to cast the spell, unsurprisingly. And I believe that spell is going to be... What's the range on this one? 60 feet. Okay, so probably just going to cast... Oh, that's too juicy. Yeah, let's do it anyway. I'm going to cast Tasha's Minor Whip on him. Tasha's Minor Whip.
On this guy?
Yeah, the nuts guy there. He's 90 feet, so he has to make an intelligence save with his brain. And if he fails, he's going to take some damage and some things are going to happen. So let's go see how that goes. Eh?
That's a fail. That's a 5.
5 accents
Oh
in
my
the space of a minute. There we
I don't
go.
know what he's doing, but I'm loving it.
He's gonna have a bad time, okay? So he's about to take 3d6 damage of psychic.
Okay.
So let me roll that bad boy. Does this work? Let's see what happens. Looks like a button. Nothing's happening. Oh, done it twice. So he takes 11 psychic damage.
11 psychic damage. Okay.
And now my guy has a really tough decision to make. He cannot take reactions until the end of his next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, an action, or a bonus action.
Okay.
That's it. You've got choices to make. So if he wants to talk to somebody, he'd be like, "Oh, yeah, over there." He's gonna find he can't fucking move.
No. So he's gonna like he's actually next. He's gonna grab his head, kind of put it forward. He's gonna like look over to the one who's running. He's like, "Get back up, quickly!" And that's gonna be his turn. So that's that one's turn. He's not gonna do anything else. Casadius.
This guy, is he paying attention? Like, if I attack him, would I get sneak attack?
He's gonna say he's looking over this way. He's not engaged with anyone else, so I'm not going to say you're gonna get sneak attack.
Okay. This dude is incapacitated, however.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go for him then. This is fine. Cass is just gonna move ever so slightly so that he's like next to the dude. I can't move my icon for some reason.
Okay. Oh, I don't think I've assigned it to you.
No,
That's
it's
fine.
fine, don't worry. He's just gonna move up right behind so that it's just him and my buddy either side.
There you go.
And yeah, I guess he's just gonna. I'm really sorry about this, buddy. And he's just gonna go for a sneak attack with his +1 short sword.
Nice. 24 hits.
With advantage, right?
With advantage because he's incapacitated and
I
he
might as well roll and see.
I think you might insta crit.
I mean, yeah. Actually,
No, that's paralyzed.
No. That's
Well, it's a 26.
Which is what I remembered I forgot to do, was use the wand of paralyzation on the other guy.
Let me
Anyway.
double check what my sneak attack bonus is at this. Oh, it's 4d6 extra on top of my initial damage. So my initial damage is going to be... yeah, it's 26 damage.
Okay, yeah. So the incapacitation is broken by
Cass just
the
goes up.
magic. Yeah, as he kind of like the stasis around him is shattered by the knife in his back, kind of driving up. You see him kind of cough like blood spews out of his mouth and lands on you, Zug.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Alright.
What else are you doing, or is that it?
Oh, let me double check. Do I get any bonus actions? Yes. Great. Cass is going to disengage.
Okay.
And he's going to move a little bit back. He's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to move down here.
Okay, cool. Haydn, it's your go. And as you kind of start looking at all of this, you hear the wand.
Oh no.
See, everybody kills. You've just got the better tool.
Everybody kills.
Do I feel any compulsion to like
Nope.
do anything? Ethan's gonna hesitate for a moment after hearing it and then just try to shake it off. And he is what's the status of this guy here? Has anyone actually attacked him yet?
Yeah. So he's actually lost the incapacitation, and Casadius attacked him. Stabbed him.
Does he
Just
how's he
look.
looking?
That was not a nice strike. He's not looking great.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on him.
Okay.
So I reach into my I guess we don't have our we do have our gear back. Yeah, so Haydn would have gone redressed in his gear earlier, and he'll reach into the leather archery brace that he's wearing and pull a little kind of clump of fleece out of it, and he's going to kind of hold it in front of his mouth and blow, and it's going to cause a illusion to take hold in the guard's mind, which he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Natural 20.
What?
So as he kind of does it, he kind of rips his eyes away from it, and just like the shock of that, the effect was going on. He seems uninterested in this illusion.
Fuck, that was a little... No. Okay, well, in that case then, I'm going to bonus action hide and move and go hide next to Cass.
Okay, cool. Okay, stealth roll for me. While you're doing that,
At disadvantage.
Rasha.
Okay, this looks like a sequential disaster. Okay, we're gonna run 30 feet. Realizing
on you.
he wasn't ever engaged. He was back here. Right?
No, this guy is going to get an attack.
Oh, I guess it's fun plus. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Actually,
well,
he
to be
doesn't
honest,
know that you're.
Go round.
He doesn't know that you're bad. He might just think you're just running. You haven't.
Well,
been,
to be honest,
haven't
like
attacked
if
yet.
I think I'm gonna get attacked, I would just do what I did on my action, which is double cast hold person on the two of them.
So.
So I'll use a third double spell slot, and
Okay, cool.
yeah, try and freeze them both for a minute.
Okay, so
I
that's
do not have that clue, big
this
brain
one
man. I
fails.
just should have done that.
And then
DC
the other one,
17.
DC 17. So that's a 4 I rolled.
Wisdom.
16. So they both fail.
Dog.
Cool. That's
Okay,
Well, what
yeah.
else are you doing?
Oh yeah, Rashi's just gonna put his hands out, kind of at both of them, being like, "No, please stop this." And as he says this, they just kind of lock into place. He kind of looks at the team. Okay, maybe we just run. I don't know. The other guy, we need to stop him from getting the backup.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
The end of that. So, Zug, you're up. The guy before you is kind of like splattered away and is then just like frozen again in place as Rasha's gonna put her hand.
So are we killing them? We're running? I don't understand. So, from Zug's perspective, someone's just been stabbed, right? But then they froze again, and now Rasha's just said, we're running.
Yeah.
If you run short, you can always knock them out.
Oh yeah, good point. Zug hasn't actually got his weapon out yet. Can he do like a non-lethal unarmed strike on?
I think you can do it with a weapon as long as it's an melee attack.
Oh,
you can
okay,
make
yeah.
that.
With the butt of the sword.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry. All right. So, well, I've got a sword, but so what would that class as? Would that just be like my usual DC, like if I had a weapon, but it's non-lethal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Exactly the same.
Alright.
You're just saying to do non-lethal.
Okay. All right. He goes for non-lethal strike on the first guy. That's a 26 to hit.
26 hits and it's a crit because of whole person.
Well, I mean it's not lethal, so hopefully it's not that lethal. Crit?
As long as, you,
I
no,
think-
as long as you're specifying non-lethal, it can't kill him.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
You're just gonna bonk him really hard.
I need to look at my numbers then, give me a second.
Not like the last guard.
Decapitated.
Oh, it wasn't a
Yeah,
guard,
that
was
guy
he? It was just like a random troll.
Yeah, he wasn't a god technically. Okay, so that's a crit roll is a d12 plus 8. Should have these open here. No, I haven't got last 10 rolls. Give me a second. d12 plus 8. Start with this one. It'll be on roll 20. Give me a second. I haven't got the list up. There we go. So 19 points of damage plus d8 plus d4.
24.
24 is it?
Yeah, and then I guess doubled. Because
Yeah,
it's crit.
all doubled. Like, letters.
My lord.
So is that enough to?
So not all of it. So 11 will be doubled, 3 will be doubled.
Yeah.
So 5, 16, 22, 40 points of damage.
Is he unconscious?
Is he unconscious?
Not quite.
All right, I guess
Wait,
we go.
Stephen,
We
what
go
are you talking
again.
about?
Go again then.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
He
That's
will
a-
be
that's-
unconscious.
That's a crit
After this.
again.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
crit
I mean,
again.
it's an auto crit anyway, right? So I can't really
Yeah.
do much. Okay, well, I mean, I'll do exactly the same rolls. Let's say one of these, one of these, one of these. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's enough to make him unconscious.
So this time, as you smack him on the side, his body kind of moving, you just see the blood start pouring from his nose and eyes as you cracked him. And this time, the uppercut, and you see his eyes close. He's standing on the floor, shallow breathing, but is still breathing. And
There are two. How many cards are there in total?
2 and 3.
So 3.
One of this
And
one's
one
whole
of them
person.
25 meters within you.
I believe I get a reset auto, like as in if I does this okay? It says if I kill a target, I get to
No,
attack
you haven't
again.
killed it.
Okay, but also I believe okay. Well, I still have one more attack anyway because I get to
Yeah.
attack 3 times. So is the other guy in range? No.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean one's over here. Yeah, okay. So I guess I move over and attack again for this one.
Yeah.
Again, non-lethal intention. So 27.
Yep.
Okay.
The crit as well because Rasha.
You guys are gonna make me so OP.
Hold
24.
person.
Hog. Okay.
Oh my god.
I might have rolled kind of high for that.
Oh my god, the numbers,
hold on,
they
I
just
rolled
keep coming.
I rolled a d8 wrong. Ignore one of those d8s. It's supposed to be a d4.
Oh, still 44. Right, so 8 to 18 points plus 24, 42, 50 points of damage.
In one attack.
Oh my god.
As this guy is now unconscious, as Zug just runs over, like using the force of him to use the butt of your axe for a chain, and just cracks him in the side of the head.
Hold on, can I, Jerry, on this target, Zug doesn't actually like hit him with the weapon. He just charges at him and just shoulder barges him straight into the wall. The guy just smacks into the wall, clocks his head, and just collapses into the
The whole
floor.
person in Champion Fighters are broken. And two guards like
We're doing this more often,
acid and
SG.
broken on the floor. As this one is still running, however, Zug, I think that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anymore. I mean, I
So
can
just
use.
check. Were you using Savage
Just body-
Attacker, by the way?
I didn't that time. I've still got it.
Yeah, look,
You can,
Romen
use
to
it
get
you
him.
can use it whenever you crit. You can use it.
Yeah, I know. I meant as in I did add that dice when I was doing it.
Okay,
so-
Roman.
six.
You're up.
Yell at Roman to get the guy who's running. Just make sure he knows.
Yeah, Roman would have seen this guy run past him where he was hiding,
Yeah,
and he
Hiding.
will momentarily stasis him.
I feel bad for
Okay,
him now.
I was about to say Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's right. It has to beat 17.
9. So that's a fail. So as he's kind of running, he just freezes the magical barrier around him. I'll say, you guys now like there is initiative has dropped. As long as nobody damages this guy, you guys are standing there. 2 guards are gone. People are scattering and screaming around you. There is bedlam and chaos. Are you guys just running?
We should
Can
probably
you-
at least tie up the guards, right?
Can you knock this man out or tie him up in some way?
I've got a rope.
Gag him as well.
Oh yeah, cool. I can do that. Cass is
Okay.
just gonna go to town on some
Hold
rope.
on,
on
he's
the-
Is he like-
unconscious.
Is he
Let's
like
just get
a
out of
magical?
here.
Is he a magical?
Well, no,
So to
the other
clarify,
two, the other two
one
are
of them
unconscious.
is-
This guy's frozen.
Yeah, one guy's frozen for a
Oh.
minute, and if he takes any damage, he's gone. Whereas the other 2 are unconscious and
Yeah,
pretty
Cap-
unconscious based on their damage rolls. So shit.
Well, let's just knock him out again. Come on.
No,
Okay,
It's
well, knock
quicker
him
than
out.
tying a rope.
Cass will just quickly tie a rope around him, tighten it real tight, and then he's just gonna whack him over the head. I don't know. Do we?
I
do we
will
try
say
knock him out?
collectively, with all of you attacking at once rather than roll it, you guys just pound him until he falls to the ground unconscious and
Yeah.
tied up.
This is that
Uh,
JoJo gif where they're
Yeah.
stomping on the guy.
As you guys are running, presumably from this forward, the
Can
guards
Cass-
behind you.
Are there any like do the guards wear cloaks or
Yes.
anything? Can Cass
Yeah.
just take one of the guards' cloaks?
Okay,
Mm.
yeah.
And he's gonna
like-
put it on, and he's gonna encourage you guys to go ahead.
Okay, so as you guys run along, are you Kaz? Are you staying or are you all running?
He's following, but he's gonna hang near the back just
Cool.
in case.
Could
anyone
you-
stops.
Again, now that make stealth checks as you're attempting to move, as there is now bedlam in these tunnels, which is aiding you a little bit, but there is like as you see kind of guards running past you, and do any of them notice you?
I would like to, at this point, make the declaration that Roman is now disguised he just has a piece of fabric like across a bit of his face, like Thor in Thor Ragnarok when he's like trying to disguise himself. He's just like kind of covering his face.
That is a 18 on stuff for me.
18 on stealth. Okay, 18 on stealth. Rasha,
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about. 6.
6.
Oh my god.
You don't
It's
have
a
your
9
armor on,
from
right?
me.
9. Okay. As a reminder, you could do your charisma one.
Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood that. Are we like walking through the crowds, or were we like sneaking around?
You're trying to get through here unnoticed. There are crowds of people, and you're trying to
Right.
let crowds not notice
Cool.
you.
Well,
So-
my roll would have been like +1 more. Doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
cool. It's 10. Zug.
Well, stealth roll, right? Oh, what are you asking? I've lost track.
Yeah, what your stealth roll was.
What it was?
Oh, it is. Sorry.
Okay, well, it is an 8.
Eight,
It's not
okay.
great. Zug's a little blinky right now.
Okay. Roman,
I got an 8.
8. And Kaz got, higher, right? I think.
18. I think.
18. And Rasha was 6.
Yes.
Okay. Not entirely passing unconvinced, given the blood hovering off some of your hands and stuff. As you see multiple guards run past you, one stops. And this time, like a squad, like a lot of them kind of put their hands focusing on Zug, and kind of the blood on the axe and the weapon. And it's like,
I mean, admittedly, it's on the butt end, not on the
Still,
actual blade.
That's
like
gonna
looking-
step forward in his now stolen guard cloak.
yep. He's
I'm
looking at it,
taking
like, we've heard of a fight down here with guards.
these,
That looks like
these-
brow blood.
These citizens were helping me. We were dealing with some unexpected assailants. We're on top of the situation, but I've got to get them to the.
Violent.
I've got to get them to the captain so I can explain the situation. We need to hurry, but there's bedlam down there. You should really, really go and sort it out. Check. Which one?
Deception.
Okay, deception.
Disgrace.
That's a 22.
Two.
Deception.
Looks at you. I haven't heard of a tiefling serving in the watch, but whatever. Fine. Men, go on. And they kind of rush past you, fighting away, giving some backwards looks, and you're not sure how long that lie is going to last. Could I have a final stealth roll from people attempting to get their
She's
unaccosted?
just gonna matter, guys. We are so bad at this. Honestly, I'm just gonna use the thing. I'm gonna just pass without a trace.
Okay, so you all
I
have a
got
plus 10.
19. Oh, that means
That's 38 on stealth if there's
Oh,
a plus
wow,
10.
okay.
Thank you.
27.
23.
Now I roll high.
Okay.
Well,
33.
I rolled a 2 that time, so that takes me to a 16 with pass without a trace. So
and this
God,
is,
Okay.
mine is
Zug
shocking.
kind of like fumbles with his stuff and pulls out his big wizard hat out of his pocket, and he's like, finally puts on.
like Roman's clearly running, his white hair like floating in the breeze, and his arms are like clearly like coming out of the probably the much smaller clothes that Kaz has given him, and just his like big tattoo arms on show.
How
Like,
tall are you, Roman? I need to know.
right. Is there, so
Where's
Roman's
running?
the only one who scored less than a 20 there, right? With a plus 10?
Can someone
I got
just invis-
16.
So can you just invis this guy?
But
This
what I
absolute
will do, DM, what I
liability.
will do is recast this guy's self with the hat of whatever, and I'll
Okay.
just be another fucking guy.
Another fucking
Yeah,
okay.
same.
With that throw and pass without a trace, mixing in with the thing, you finally do not attract the guard's attention
Oh,
on this
God.
stretch of your journey.
I mean, maybe.
And popping up nearby the firmaments alongside, you make your way to what you think, based on what Kaz has told you, is the outskirts of the Byland Manor. I will now put you on the battle map, as you can see. And this is, as you move around, you will reveal more parts of the map. As an example, if you were to put, so is this one I need to give vision to? But just gonna zoom in a little bit. Sorry.
can't see shit,
Oh.
Jamie.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna. Why is this so difficult? Roll 20, please. So Kaz is on there. Yes. And it's the old Roman. That's why. Just need to change this. Vision. Okay.
You Roman, who dis?
Can you? Who can't see currently?
Uh,
Oh,
Me.
like outside,
yeah, I
Okay.
can only see myself. I can't see the map.
I cannot see my own token.
Okay. Why has this broken now of all times?
Wait, this is huge.
Can you guys see it now?
Yes, enormous.
No.
Yeah, you can see the bottom left, right, or not?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
That's your other left.
You can't see anything.
I can see nothing.
Okay. Why is that not
cannot
assigned
see.
to you?
I'm blind.
Oh wait,
Oh,
no, I
that's
do.
why.
Lights.
Okay, no,
I
I've got
want
it. Okay.
lights.
Okay, Kaz, can you see stuff?
Cool.
I can see myself now, but everything I can't see the inside
This
the
is
building.
very
That's
large.
fine.
It's
Can you
large.
see it now?
Large.
Those of you who can't
I
see,
can see it
if you-
now. I can see it
yeah,
now.
those of you who can't see, if you refresh,
I can see it.
but you should be able to see. Everyone can see now, right? Asco?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. So as you move around, I'm going to move Rasha as an example. You'll be able to see more of kind of this space and area. And once
Oh,
you're inside,
yeah.
that light will change as you walk into. The different rooms.
Whoa.
I still
So
can't
you-
see anything.
Cool.
Sorry.
Oh shit, that's pretty wicked.
Damn, son, you're pulling out all the stops.
Dynamic lighting
Yeah.
hype.
Hi. Okay, so Haydn, I'm just going to put you back on the map and change that. So if you look in the bottom right now, you should be able to see everything.
Oh, hell yeah, I can see now. Sweet.
Okay, so you guys emerge on what you think is the southeast side of this manor. You remember that kind of the front is the north entrance. The servant entrance is to the back, the south side. You are aware there's multiple floors, as you can see now. There are 2 of them. The tower kind of leaning up is far to the east, and you are here. As you move your tokens around, I'll presume that is where you are. If you wish to like do something, like if you go around a corner and you see something, it probably might see you. So please be careful when moving around the map.
Did you say the
Anyone got,
servant entrance was at the south side?
Yeah, the servant entrance is at the south side. Normal entrance is at the north. There are also windows on the second floor, which I can move you up.
I'm just going to turn to the group and
Power
just
is far to the
gesture-
east.
Yeah, Cass is just going to gesture everyone to get in just for a brief huddle. Right, okay, there's a second floor window that has a balcony outside it, which might be a good way in. I think maybe we should split into 2 groups, and then if one of us gets caught, the other group can probably finish the job. What do you think?
Do you have a way of communicating between 2 groups? If one gets caught, how will the others know that they need to complete the job? Additionally, if
send
Rasha
message.
is the one who can get everybody back immediately, can you do that if the all spread apart, or can you only do that in the immediate
Look,
vicinity?
everyone's 60 feet from each other. I can do this. I can, whatever this is.
I can send messages if you guys are not too far away, and I kind of roughly know where you are.
It is harder
think-
for me, but I can send messages too. But I need everyone together to do the teleport.
It may be worth suggesting that
Zug just looks at you and he just gives a thumbs up. He's like,
it will take 60 minutes to complete this job. Any longer than risking exposure from everyone around. Within 60 minutes, return by whatever means necessary.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we stay together as long as we can. I guess there are 2 places this could be. It could be the top of this big tower, because if I was a scary person, I would put a big thing up there. Or on the second floor somewhere, because we know it is not the first. So
Well, do
maybe
we
if
wanna-
some of us quickly check the tower while the rest scout out the middle. I will go up the tower maybe with, I don't know, Romen.
Should we
I-
try and sneak through the second floor balcony window and avoid the servants' quarters entirely, or should we try and go through the servants' quarters?
And we do that without the, I don't know, people on the street seeing us climb into a window.
So the Kaz, you will know that there's the porch, which is kind of above the main gate, and then there are windows leading into each of the bedrooms on the second floor. So there's 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, 1 far to the west, 2 in the east. And if you were to go around the front, you guys could probably see those windows, and those are your entrances in on the second floor, as far as you know.
I mean, they're in full view of the street.
They're in full view of what would be, well, the porch is quite easily seen from the front gate, but the 2 kind of front doors, there is like a wall around this place. Unlikely to be seen by the street, but there are guards scattered around, as you know. You aren't quite sure where they are at the moment.
I like how all our plan for stuff once we were in the house, but we
I
didn't plan
know.
out how to get into the house.
Let's just,
Those
let's
of
just
you
climb.
who-
Let's
I'm
just
still
those-
dressed like a guard. I could try and distract people at the door.
What about a rope? If we have a rope, I can take somebody up there. They can tie it. It won't be me. But then, well, somebody strong can hoist people up.
I could try climbing up.
Are you feeling up to it, Haydn?
If you like, I can get up there. I have
There
known
are
to be
also
quite nimble.
windows on the second floor. You can see on this wall here. Do you see where I'm pinging?
How high up is the window, actually?
About 15, 20 feet.
I could spell myself up there.
Oh, great.
Go for it then. Here, and Haydn will take a 50-foot rope out of his bag and hand it to Romen.
Cool.
Do you know how to tie
I
a
will-
knot?
Roman just disappears in a puff of smoke.
Oh, that is cool.
Okay, are you standing on the windowsill?
On the ledge, yeah, crouching.
You make
And his
yourself
brother
on
used to
me.
do that.
You have plus 10 still.
So pass that a twice. Well,
Face me there,
trace
wait.
of-
Pass it down there, twice.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet of Rasha at the moment.
I'm Roman. I'm moving you up here.
Okay, so that's a 24 for stealth.
24. Okay. Looking in, you see that this is presumably one of the nicer dining rooms. There's a long table. There are chairs kind of laid out with gold inlays. There are rugs kind of scattered around, and there are people here. As you glance in, you recognize both Lord and Lady Byerlin, as well as some other drow that you can't immediately place. However, there is also, surprisingly to you, a human carrying a long staff with a serpent on it, kind of wearing a red hood with gold inlays, as well as seemingly standing. He is flanked by 2 metal constructs, each carrying swords, along with kind of wearing robes. I'm gonna put you into.
How did this guy get here? Anyway, I don't know who that is.
Fuck.
Roman doesn't know who that is.
It's that Mr. Icky Thong. I hope it's not.
Oh my god.
No, I think it's someone we have met before.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously that's not a great idea to be there.
Not this window.
No, maybe not this window. Is the next ledge up? Like the next window up? Is that like, or either side, like the next room along? Is that like much of a jump or a scale?
No. So if you wanted to go for this one here, this window here.
Yeah, because I bear in mind I can't see like that, so that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. So it's not really. So there isn't like a higher level. You could obviously try to get on the roof from
yeah,
here.
I mean like not in the roof, but just sort of like the adjacent room window.
Yeah. So you could probably get. Look in this bedroom here. There is 2 beds, wardrobes, a couple of books kind of scattered around on one of the desks, but there is seemingly nobody here.
Okay. Have I got detect magic? Sorry, let me just check my character sheet.
You guys all see where Roman is. See that?
No, we can't see Roman.
But I guess
Okay.
Rasha's trying to stick close to give the pass without a trace, so...
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
Roman, so
Cass will
he'll be
stick
above
Cass-
you where you're here.
Cass will stick close to Rasha just so it looks like a guard of the Aurora Watch is nearby.
Yeah, Haydn will have kind of slunk close to the building to have some cover and.
So Roman's gonna shimmy across to the bedroom window. You guys will probably see him like look in, duck down, and then quickly like move across. Surprisingly nimble for a man his age. And he will detect magic on the window to see if there are any magical alarms or anything on it.
Yeah, there is. As you kind of like kneel down, there is a very small piece of silver string across it, and across a couple of them as well that you can imagine if it was broken would.
Cool. Can I like do an Arcana check or something to figure out if I know how to get rid of it? I don't have to spell magic or anything. Okay, cool. Oh, for fuck's sake! 13.
13. You imagine it's a fairly simple spell. Breaking the chain would. You don't know how to get rid of it, but you know that you need to specifically break the thread. It's not.
Is there a way to open the window without breaking the thread?
Yeah, you just maybe would struggle to crawl through it.
Oh, okay.
If we get onto the roof, we can probably go to the spiral tower from the roof as well.
Yeah, but I have no way to communicate to you guys that I need someone to dispel the magic.
How high up is Roman now?
Like, Roman is only about 10-15 foot above where you
Oh yeah,
guys are.
Cass is just gonna send him a message and just go, all okay up there, buddy? You're taking a little bit of time.
Can I reply?
Yeah.
There is a magically spelled alarm on this window, and I cannot disarm it. Somebody needs to come up here and do it. But the original window that I went to has, Bale is in there.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Guys, we need to dispel some magic on that window, but it's a precarious situation because the window next to it is a room that has some people we might want to avoid in it.
Well, don't look at me.
I can do the dispel, but...
Do we not want to just, go to the other side of the building or something? If that's where everyone is.
Well, we are next to the tower here, which is kind of convenient.
Tower's actually the other side of the.
Oh, I thought it's the east side.
I am stupid. It's very far to the west. Sorry.
Oh.
I will ping on the map where the tower is. You guys can see it.
Okay.
Maybe we just try
Zug
the other
just
side.
looks at the
then.
tower and goes, I don't think it's that close.
Yeah, you know, I feel somewhat misled by.
Yeah, a little bit.
I guess it's the perspective a little bit. Yeah.
It's fine. I've only wasted 2 of my spell slots on getting up to this completely pointless window.
Get up on the roof. We'll meet you on the other side. Cast
Okay.
through message again.
Roman will jump up onto the roof then in that case.
Okay, the roof is obviously tiled and sloped, so could you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
A dexterity. That's my speciality.
Don't say that.
Oh no.
That's a natural 20 for a full 30.
Okay, wow,
Nice.
yeah, like even though it's sloped, you kind of use the tiles, you kind of use it to hold onto it. You expertly kind of claw off a little bit, and you're just making your way around this. Where are you climbing?
Well, I can't see it.
Yeah, so this is potentially an issue because I don't have the roof level on this. So the house obviously lays out. If you kind of go over here, you can see the porch. You can see down that there are 2 guards kind of on the porch, kind of below this. And as you kind of need across, are you going over to the tower or are you just kind of trying to find a window?
So Roman knows that the body potentially is in the tower, right?
Yeah, top of the tower.
He'll move towards the tower.
Okay, so you're over by the tower, which is over here. You actually notice that the tower doesn't seem to have a roof. As you're so it's another floor above where you are now, and it just seems to be open to the air.
Can I peek over the ledge and see
Make a
what's
stealth
there?
check for me.
I'm not close enough to Rasha to get that bonus now. This
Nope.
could be scary. Oh dear. 12.
Oh, okay. Luckily for you, as you glance over the edge, there is a faint green glow. And as you glance over, there is a body of a drow hanging in the air, glowing faintly green, as tendrils of energy are being pulled from it by 3 mysterious creatures, kind of shrouded in like a hood and dark, and kind of their faces hidden. Their forms slightly malshapen, seem to be slightly larger than a human, slightly hunched, and all you see are long fingers and claws, kind of pulling tendrils and threads.
Okay, well, I have no way to communicate that to anyone, so I will watch with interest and study what they are doing.
Everyone else, what are you up to? As you see Roman scuttling off on the roof over.
So we're trying to head round to the other side.
Okay, so if you guys head round to the other side, which way are you going, north or south?
Yes, which way? You know this place.
South, come on. It makes sense. South.
All right, south.
Okay, so as you walk round, could you all make perception checks for me?
Oh dear.
I mean,
I have passive 21.
yeah, my passive of 20.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
Those of you who
but
have passive over 20, that's fine.
it's
16.
28. Because I rolled a
Okay.
19.
They are 19.
17, sir.
17.
Well,
You guys get to
17,
about...
Yeah, 25.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Shit.
16.
You guys get to here. Sorry, what am I doing? I'll put you where you guys get to here. And this is the servant's entrance, which I haven't actually... The door's open. That's fine. You see stairs leading up, and you see nobody is here. But from around the edge, you can now see the. So you can see this is the this like ringed bit here is the outskirts of the tower. You are hit with the foulest smell of rotting flesh any of
Ugh.
you have ever smelled, except for Rasha, Ascor, and Zug. It is something you have smelt before. A while ago. Smells like those rotting dogs in Ezekiel Gaunt's village.
Isn't this like those zombie dogs? Why does it smell so bad?
Should we maybe be going through the servants' entrance to avoid
What if they're in
how
there?
that is?
Okay,
Well,
Ian.
Wait, is the smell coming from outside the building or inside the building?
Outside, round the other side of the tower.
Yeah, I think
And those of you who rolled over 25, you hear the occasional.
Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah.
let's just go in through the servants' entrance.
I'm gonna.
They're creatures, but why are they here?
I'm gonna quickly. Is the serpent's entrance open, or is
Yes.
it? Okay. I'm gonna just quickly send my mouse in to double check if there's anyone in the room.
Okay, for the sake of this, I'm going to make another Haydn.
Oh.
And Haydn can sneak in. And as you can see, there is no one in there, and there are stairs leading upwards.
Cool. All right, guys, it's clear. Come on, let's go. And Hayden's gonna slip into the room.
Yeah, Castle and encourage everyone else through, and then close the door behind them.
Okay, cool. Door is closed behind you all. Roman, let me know if you do anything other than stare and watch as that.
And do we tell
Just waiting
Roman,
for someone to contact him so he can reply.
are
Can we
close
lock it?
enough?
Can we lock the door?
I don't know. It might be kind of suspicious if they noticed that it was left unlocked and it's suddenly locked
Yeah.
again.
You just leave
Well,
things as you found them. That's the #1 rule of heists.
Well, it closed is already kind of a push, but at least we can argue that if anyone sees it, they might think it's another servant closed it for safety's sake.
Guys, that smell. This is a problem. Just be careful. Be really careful.
What are we being careful about here? I've never actually.
There's an enemy of ours, but I don't know why he would be here in Rosanna, but yeah, he had like spooky undead dogs and they just smelled, they were really stinky. But he had lots of zombies patrolling his town. And you know, something about the solar of Zahir. He's like a snake man, you know. It's Zahir, the snake god. This doesn't make any sense when I'm saying it, but it's really dangerous.
No, it really doesn't. For any of this.
Can anyone contact Roman and tell him to be careful?
I can try, but I don't know if we're close enough. And like,
'Cause
Cass is
I
gonna
will-
try and focus on sending message and see if he can get
Don't
anything.
you see them for message?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No,
Yeah, you point a
it's
message. Absolutely,
distance.
you can talk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Its
Fine.
distance is the problem, so it's 120 feet.
Magical silence, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin layer of shitty if it blocks the spell. There's more than that between you and Roman.
I'm gonna get nothing in here.
I have
I-
telepathy hooked up with Roman up to 60 feet
Yep, that's fine.
because
That'll
of the
work.
maskers that ever less. Okay, I can sense him. What do you want me to say?
Ask him if he's okay, if he's found the amulet, what's going on. I don't
Be
know.
careful about Ezekiel zombie dogs.
That too.
Roman, you can probably begin to smell the rotting flesh.
Roman, you hear like a sort of tinny, sort of almost staticky kind of voice, sort of rotate, sort of orbit your head, trying to sort of get a bead on your direct essence. Roman,
Where are you?
Red Rooster, this is Big Papa. Over.
Just gonna run to the bathroom while you do this crap.
Roman whispers out loud, but I guess for the purposes of this connection, you could hear him. He whispers, "Everybody, your friend, he's gone simple again. He's returned to his previous form."
Stop moving your mouth. I can feel you moving your mouth.
He's gone simple again. He can't.
Use your fucking brain.
My 20 intelligence. Yes, I'm. What do you want?
We're hold the line. You hear like a horrible static sound all of a sudden in your mind, and then Ascor turns back and goes, "What was it? Zombie dogs, or was it? What was it?"
Be careful. Has he found the amulet? Where is he? All of these things.
Red Rooster, this is Big Papa. Over.
What are you talking about? I don't know. I have not seen a red rooster. I can only see these creatures.
Okay, stay calm. I'm passing on the message. There's zombie dogs here. You don't know what they are, but we do. Look out for a guy, some kind of mage of undeath. He's in the area.
To report what I've seen, I have found your friend's body, and there appears to be something afoot in this mansion. Would Roman like, he would recognize Zahir's symbol if he saw it, given where he grew up and what his studies were, but would he have seen enough of this guy's, like, regalia to recognize him as, like, a follower of Zahir?
So, I'd say you definitely would have recognized the staff, yeah.
Cool.
Also, to clarify, those of you in the servants' quarters, this is a door outwards as well as the stairs upwards. Basically, red little squares on this. I'll sort out anyway. Sorry, Roman.
You should be aware there are followers of Zahir on this premises, which is perhaps may not mean anything to you, but it is
What is
incredibly...
that, a newspaper?
No, it's evil magic users of the evil gods that God locked away. Is that simple enough for you?
Asko doesn't reply, but he turns back to everyone and goes, evil magic users of the god, the undead god of whatever.
Orcus?
No. What was it you... actually, Lauren, I've actually forgotten what you said, was it?
Follow of the gods that got locked away.
Zahir.
But he did
the gods
say
that
Zahir,
got locked away.
Yeah, that is who Ezekiel serves.
No, I think it's Zahir.
No, yeah. But Roman is safe. Okay, Roman is safe, yes, that is the point.
Well, he's talking and he's not screaming through his mind, so he feels safe.
Where is he?
Red Rooster, this is Big Papa, over. Where are you?
Big Papa, I found your friend, and I am on the roof of the tower. Over.
He's on the roof of the tower. He's found our friend. Maybe it's Naddan.
What?
Uh-oh.
Did Asgore just say this out loud?
Why
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Why would Naddan be here?
Oh.
I don't know. Just said a friend. Let me check.
Can Cass
And then he's
inside
gonna-
check that because that delivery from Rasha was terrible.
Yeah,
he has
that's
6
fine.
charisma,
Six
so...
charisma.
I'm also gonna
That's
insight.
a 21.
Is there any? Oh, well,
Oh,
my
way
insight was a
intelligent.
nat 1, so
Everything's
Yeah.
fine, of course Naddan's here.
It's like, why is Naddan here? That's such a coincidence.
Oh,
And
he's gonna
Roman
help us
found
out.
him. That's
In
great.
contrast, Cass is just squinting at Rasha.
Yeah.
As an
But
Earth Genasi,
Roman-
he does not sweat, but he has like sweat drops.
crumbles.
Lightly dusting.
Little pebbles just falling.
The crystal sparkle as if they're wet.
And so Asgore radios back, as it were. Our friend, do you mean Naddan? Is Naddan here?
Well, you said we were looking for his body, yes? His body is definitely here, and it's being spelled by some creatures. They're using it for something.
You can see it? You can see what's going on?
Yes, I can see it. I'm up here with it. I don't believe I could take this alone.
Okay. Hold tight. And Asgore turns to the party, kind of relays it. Obviously doesn't go into details about the sort of nature, the status of Naddan. But yeah, confirms what is
Creatures on the
going.
roof.
Yeah.
Oh, so well, okay. Haydn, Rasha reaches into his pocket. You take this amulet. You can handle heisting the amulet, and we'll go rescue Roman because it sounds like he's in a lot of trouble with.
Didn't you
And
guys
that's
didn't
all.
you guys just say we didn't want to split up because you're the only way out of here? or-
I really think Haydn is so good at sneaking that this is a really good plan. Geb told me to do it.
Uh-huh.
He's never wrong, ever.
Cass, will you come with me?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea right now. Rasha, are you sure there's nothing else you haven't told us yet? Because you're looking a little bit sparkly there.
I'm always really sparkly, Cass. Thank you.
What was Xhorhaus going to say is, who's casting the invisibility on you guys?
We're not gonna need that. Come on, let's go. And Hayden's gonna knock his head up towards the stairs.
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Okay.
And as you both head off, Askel's going to turn to the rest and go, that was so arrogant.
Alright, you guys go up the stairs, and it's a very similar shaped room, incredibly bare, but with a door leading out.
Ooh, need to find where this is. Further
And we're gonna
up.
split
Where
the
is
party.
this?
Yeah.
Where
What
are
happens when you split the party, Aaron?
Y'all die.
Everything is fine.
So Rasha, where are you going?
Well, so we're going towards the tower,
Are
right?
you going outside the tower, or are you all going upstairs and then heading towards
Upstairs
the
and then splitting off when we get there. I
tower? Right, so you're
guess,
all
but-
upstairs again. Cool, moving you all up. Roman, what are you doing?
Is there an obvious way into the tower underneath where the lip is, like a door or a window he could creak into?
So there isn't on the tower. I'm pinging a trapdoor, which obviously you can see that leads
Jamie,
in.
could you
The
give
nearest...
could you create a fake Haydn over there with a little red X on him so I can see what
Oops.
Roman sees? So I can show the stream.
Yes.
Thanks.
Cool. So little red X. So Roman can see that, but in terms of the nearest door, like window to you, there's one where I'm pinging now, over here.
Okay. Are these creatures large?
No, they are slightly larger than humans, but they are still medium-sized creatures.
They're Lord
Okay.
boys, but not Titans.
So, okay. Do they look robust?
How
Like
buff
they-
are they?
Punched,
They-
and the hands are gnarled and long fingers. They don't look.
They don't look like they have
fragile.
high constitution scores.
They do not look like they have constitution. They might do. They might not.
But they don't appear that way.
They don't. Yeah,
They're not ripped.
They're not ripped. No.
Are they swole? Do they look like they go to the gym?
They lift.
Doth they lift, good sir?
What's
I'm just
their
trying to-
bench?
Okay. No, I don't think it would be sensible to go in alone. So I think it would be best for Roman to sneakily edge his way along the outside of the tower to make his way to where he assumes the rest of the party will enter him by.
Okay. So you assume the rest of the party are gonna kind of, given the seven, they'll exit down here, but there aren't windows. As you make your way around the tower, could I have a stealth roll?
Natural 20.
Okay,
24.
as you stealth round, you see at the bottom, and you see two large abominations of creatures. Kind of like they seem to be like large dogs, but they're kind of the size of a lion. Their heads are completely covered, like scalped away, just reveal skulls below, and there are like large tentacles lashing out their back, and they seem to be fighting over some meat down the bottom. However, they don't notice you as you kind of curl your way around the outside of this tower, making your way very stealthily as soon as you see them. Making your way. There's no windows kind of here, but there is here, and as you kind of appear here, you can make your way through. You can see through the party, through this window here, the party. So make your
Oh,
way here.
Roman.
There are two undead creatures of quite large size just around that corner. Without being incredibly quiet, we will not make it past up to the tower, but the tower is just around the corner. I believe that. And he looks over. I'm guessing Cass and Haydn at this point have nipped off probably simultaneously to do some nabbing.
Yeah, I think we would have started
Have
moving
you guys
away.
gone already?
Yeah, cool. Then he says, I believe that we could possibly go up, incapacitate the creatures, grab your friend, and then make a dash for it without any altercations. But there is something incredibly disturbing going on here. Corruption of something I'm not able to get my head around. Something much bigger. I never would have expected to see. What's what are the bad gods called again? Sorry.
Betrayer gods.
The betrayer gods. Followers of the betrayer gods right here in the city.
Right.
especially here.
So
Some-
on that, would it make you feel any better if you knew that they are an enemy of Ghost? Because the Here's Solar really hates Ghost. So there is that. Elenia, sorry. Or
I suppose nothing about that should really surprise me, should it?
no, but we are enemies, so the fact they are here is really I don't know. It's weird.
We should go as quickly as possible.
I agree. Let's try get his body, but when we do it, we'll make noise probably. We'll have to be ready to go, so maybe we just do it and run straight to Cass and Haydn, or... I can message Haydn when we retrieve the body, tell them to get out really fast, and then...
Yes, if you could let them know to escape, I have no doubt that the two of them could escape unaided, in fact.
Then we just hope they have the amulet.
By the way,
What an awesome
before
plan.
before we split off, Haydn would have gotten the fake amulet from Rasha that Rasha had created.
Cool. We will start then. Are you guys going to climb out the window and attempt to climb up the top to the tower?
Jim, I meant to ask you first, just before we go any further, like, as we're walking through this building, do I get a sense of how thick the average interior wall looks like?
Dummy thick.
How many C's?
Dummy.
About 2 feet.
Fuck you. All right, thank you.
Thank you and good night.
Big stone building, big stone blocks.
Just
How
as a
long-
quick
Big
question,
healthy
GM.
building.
Yes.
From Cass's understanding of how locate object works, since it's a spell that he has, I assume he'd know how it works. If he used it now, would he have a rough idea of where in the house, or are there too many walls in the way?
So long as it exists. This is within 1,000 feet. Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna lean into Haydn and give him a little pat on the shoulder in just 1 second, and then he's gonna reach into his leather armor like pouches and just pull out a really small thing that looks like a wishbone from an animal, but then on
Yep.
closer inspection, it's clearly just a twig that is slightly forked. And he's just gonna like raise it to his mouth, give it a little like whistle against it, and then he's gonna like hold it up like he's listening for a reverberating sound, and he's gonna cast locate object.
Fine. Yeah, locate object. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it fails. There is no object such described within 1,000 feet.
Oh fuck!
What is it?
I'm not sure the amulet's actually here anymore. Unless
you-
it's inside some kind of wait. Like if someone's put inside like a lead box for protection or something, but I mean, we asked Rasha's god, and it seemed to be here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and now that we've split off from the others, we can case this place pretty quick. We don't really have to make pretend. So should we just get to it?
Yeah, I might as well just check in every room.
All right.
Cass has still got his stolen cloak of the Aurora Watch on.
Yeah.
Haydn will have used disguise self to make himself look like one of the servants.
Okay. Cool. So remember the option of 7. You guys doing that?
If anyone, he's just gonna lean into Haydn. If anyone asks, just tell them that I came knocking at the door because of some concerns of some thieves in the area or some uprising in the street, and you're taking me to whoever's in charge. Just say you're taking me to the head of the household or something.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. You check that door. I check this one.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it.
The rest of you, you are going to go up the tower, up the roof. Sorry, quickly. Is that the plan?
I believe so.
I think so.
Okay, cool. I will go just for now. I'm going to move you outside here. We'll do this first. So, Kaz, which one are you checking?
I'm assuming I'm checking this one.
Okay. Are you just opening the doors, or are you doing anything?
Cass is gonna
We're professionals.
Cass is gonna put his ear against the door and listen with his very good perception.
Okay.
Hayden will do the
Kaz, with
same.
your passive perception, you don't hear anything. Hayden, could you make a perception check?
I might roll and see if I get highest.
25. You hear the guttural sound of Undercommon coming through and several voices
From my door.
from your door, Hayden.
Okay. He'll pause and turn to Cass and wait to see if he hears anything.
He'll give you a little shake of the head and then like nod at you, and he's gonna cast message and just hear anything.
Hayden nods, and roughly how many voices would he
You
hear
could-
through the wall?
You can fully
Four.
respond with message because it's already in our heads.
True.
Yeah, 4. You'll hear 4 voices.
Hayden will hold up four fingers, and then after a moment reply telepathically 4. I can hear 4 people speaking.
Can you understand what they're saying?
Undercommon.
Message again.
No.
Want to swap doors?
Yeah.
Castle swap places and just be like, you could try and open that one if you want, but
Cool.
actually, can Cass quickly use his investigation check for traps
Yep, go for it.
on that door? I mean, my passive is 26, but I'll see if I roll.
Oh, wow.
He is built for just finding traps. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's higher than 26.
No, because that's... No, there are no traps on this door.
Yeah,
You're fairly certain based on those rolls.
yeah. Get that door open. I'll just have a
Alright.
quick listen at yours.
Is the door locked?
Neither door is locked.
Cool.
I'm not gonna push against this door. I'm just gonna listen with
So
my
you're gonna
lovely.
make a perception check for me.
Okay. I'm assuming this is an active perception because I'm choosing to listen.
Yes.
23.
23. Okay. You do hear snippets of the conversation. They're talking in fairly hushed tones, but with a 23, you hear a most interesting vessel. Soul is utterly gone. Kind of a couple of things, and then you hear, it is a shame the attempt of seeding was thwarted, but together more can be achieved. Again, a slight pause, and then you can hear, I am very grateful that you have allowed me this accommodation. I tracked them here after their humiliation. One of them in particular, I look forward to torturing. The arrogant human. That one. You continue to keep listening?
Wonder who that could be.
Castle keep.
Must be Aku.
Yep.
Castle glance over at Hayden and just be like, if you think the room's worth checking, like with message in his head, just if you think the room's worth checking out for anything, feel free to go in. I'm gonna listen for a little bit longer.
Hayden will attempt to stealthily slip into the room.
Okay, so you walk into this room, and as you kind of see that this room is fairly bare. There's a couple of there's a timekeeper in the top left. You can see that there's windows there leading out to the porch, and you can see like a shadow pass as a guard walked past the outside here, coming in. And there's another door here, which you kind of reason probably leads back into the room where you heard voices. This room seems to be kind of the windows are quite large. Hayden kind of ducks into the side, and this seems to be almost the room before the porch where you can sit if it's not particularly a nice day, but you can still see the outside. Other than that, the room's fairly bare.
Cool. All right. I will just do one active investigation check to look for any hidden parts of the room that could be concealing anything of value. So that is a 21.
21. Looking at this room with that high check, you thoroughly do it a once over. You investigate a couple of the baskets that have been there around, as well as kind of the sundial. But the sundial, to your best efforts, doesn't seem to be hiding anything. Unfortunately, don't find anything even with that roll.
Cool.
And that's where you get to when you decide to either obviously go through one of the doors or go back to Cass.
I'll return back to Cass.
Okay. Cass. As you're listening, you kind of continue to hear there's like a woman's voice and a male drow voice that kind of intercedes occasionally. Conversation broadly seems to be centering around they said, well, how much longer would it be, said the female drow voice, and the kind of male drow says, as long as they need guests downstairs, finally will be able to leave and take his rightful place. It's been a long time. And kind of the more human kind of Undercommon kind of comes in and says, I would be most ecstatic to meet him. It's been a long time we've been communicating, and whilst I serve one, you serve another, and it is most fortuitous that my journey has brought us here. The woman's voice comes in and says, be that as it may, they do make me rather uncomfortable. And kind of you hear like a reassuring kind of voice go, Henrietta, it's fine. Soon they will be on their way, and we can properly entertain our guest here. Maybe even get him an audience with Thelyss and have him explain what his vision for this is, and we can finally get back at that bastard Oban.
Do the names Henrietta and Oban mean anything to you?
Henrietta, you'll know, will be Lady Byron. Oban doesn't mean anything to you.
Cass is gonna send message to Haydn again and just, I think we've listened here long enough. Let's try further up the corridor. But
Cool.
Interesting
They
stuff
say
going on.
they
in
have
there.
a guest downstairs. Sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yep. Might need to check downstairs at some point, Haydn, but we'll wait till we've given all the rooms up here a once over.
Yeah. Do we need to update the others?
Yeah, so I'll say the rest of you guys are kind of making your way around this tower.
That
If
was a
you could
question from Haydn to Cass, actually.
Sorry, my bad.
No
Go
problem.
for it.
Yeah.
My in-character voice isn't too different from my own, so.
I mean, I think probably letting them know what's going on is a good idea, but
Yeah.
just give them a heads up that either they've hidden the amulet somewhere, we can't reach it, or
Can you message them?
I could try. Cass is gonna send message to Rasha. Amulet seems to have been moved, or it's been put in a box that's filled with lead, so I can't work out where it is. I'm not sure if maybe Geb was right and they've moved it since, but we're a bit stuck. We're gonna look in every room we can, but the meeting that's happening, there's apparently they have another guest downstairs, and they're really not big fans of some people here. There was mention of a very arrogant guy, and I mean, I know one particularly arrogant guy in your group, so tell him he's got fans, so he knows.
Aku's OnlyFans, yeah.
I can
No porn anymore.
reply to
Good
that
point. Yeah, you can reply to message.
Aku's was art.
Okay, we are on the windowsill, so it is hard for me to commune and ask him, but maybe I can ask him where the amulet is.
That would be
Maybe he
really
will.
helpful.
Okay, as for the guy downstairs, don't go there. Avoid him if you can. He might be really, really, really bad. I will tell Esco everyone hates him.
That's good to know. Let him know. It's important.
Okay. Those of you sneaking around the outside, could I get stealth checks from all of you as you move around the edge?
We still have
As the
Pass Without a
dogs-
Trace. How long's it been?
It's not been that long. So yes.
Okay.
As the dogs below kind of gnaw and snap away.
So glad.
20.
That's a 28 from me.
28, 20.
20. Whew.
Zug?
I'm muted. 32. Sorry, that's why I
32.
was like
Nice.
rocking out.
Okay, yeah, you guys make pretty good progress quietly around the edge of this turret, and you peer over, and now you can all see, peering over the banister, the floating body of Naddan, along with these three creatures kind of holding him in the middle of the air with green tendrils linking each through them.
Roman leans into Rasha and whispers, you mentioned that you were proficient in using your god's power to banish creatures back to where they came from.
Can do that, yes.
Can you do multiples at the same time?
I can do 2 at once, yes.
I could hold them in place for as long as it takes you to banish them.
We have a minute first because they cannot find the amulet, so maybe I will quickly ask Geb this.
I worry if you begin to commune with your god on this ledge that the magical energies perhaps may
It's a bit
attract them.
dangerous, isn't it?
We could do it after.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's just a minute. Okay, let's try it. I'll banish. There's 3 creatures, did you say, Jamie?
3.
Yeah, no, triangle.
Can
In
I?
the tent.
Oh, sorry. No. Go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
I was going to say, in the intensity of the whispering, like Ascor's going to sort of, or it's probably startlingly, just sort of grab onto you, go, "What's going on?" Like almost too close to the edge, to the point where you both probably jump a little bit. And he says, "Banish?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Wait, what? You can banish things.
You are also a follower of.
Don't I do that all the time?
No, you've never done this before.
What?
Never.
Of course I have.
You just sweat a lot and change color, and sometimes, I don't know, your eyes go black. I don't know what you do. I don't even know why you're here.
And at that point, probably just like a goldfish slips out of his sleeve onto the ground, just slides out covered in like ooze, and then just turns into dust and it's gone. I'm still getting a hold on that.
Well, okay, we will banish them all. I will go for 2. You go for 1. Or can you do 2?
I can do 2.
I guess it doesn't matter which of us tries.
I think it's better if I do 2.
All right. You can take the lead then. Which are you not doing, so we don't, get this really wrong and embarrassing?
Well, you take the big one. I'll take the smaller 2.
Is there a sign?
That evens it out, right?
They're the same, right?
Canon. It's canon.
Okay, fine. There is a smaller one.
No, we need a bigger one. I'm doing the bigger one.
bigger
Okay,
one.
there is a bigger one. I'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go.
If we fail, if they resist our attempt, we just have to go kill them really fast and quietly.
I can.
Not to know about the quiet part though.
Any that don't get banished immediately, and Roman like flicks his wrist and his sort of dunamancy comes out. It's like, I will hold them in place until you, any justice to Zug, have a chance to behead them. But also, actually, while he does that, he will manifest an echo right next to them.
There are two of you.
Wait a second. What's to stop us shooting fireballs and, I don't know, using bows and arrows to kill them from afar?
They might be really strong, Asco.
Removing them from this plane of existence removes them from being our problem without expending any energy other than
I'm just
what it
saying
takes
we
you to
can
send.
try this, but if this fails, we don't have to go down there, do we?
Well, yes, but true. I guess we could just drop back and they will be like, why did I feel funny?
I mean, a fireball might be a bit of an issue when we're trying to recover a body.
We have to be really quiet.
Sure.
Because
all I'm saying is maybe we can just distract them with something.
They are focused on draining Naddan's greenness.
There is also a possibility that they have been summoned here by the Zahir sorcerer, and they are connected to him in some way.
But he will know.
Banishment is immediate. If not, then restrain, kill, and escape.
Yes.
We should hurry, because it gestures to Naddan, I guess, his life energy being all like weird green stuff happening to him.
Oh, we owe him like everything once we have saved him, This is so bad.
How many times has Naddan been brought back to life now?
So, yeah, it's true, we keep dying.
Not my fault.
Anything for Naddan. Okay.
Okay.
Go then. Go, do it.
Right.
Do it now.
3, 2, okay, yeah, go.
Okay, so who's casting Banishment? Rasha and Ascor?
Yeah,
Who's
I'm doing it
taking
on the
2?
bigger one. Ascor's doing
Ascor's
2.
taking 2.
I'm taking 2. I'm using twin spell rather than a higher spell slot.
Okay, fair enough. We will get back to those saving throws. Kaz and Haydn, you approach this, and as you move forward, there is an inscription on this door. Those of you who speak Undercommon. So Kaz, the door says, once spoken, I am broken. There is, kind of looking around the corridor alongside this, This room is mostly silent, except for there is a clock that is ticking. And there's like a window kind of over here is vaguely rattling in the wind.
Okay.
And there's this here is, and these two doors are unremarkable.
All right. I can't read this sign.
No.
So Haydn will kind of look to Cass for a translation.
Oh, I'm muted. I didn't realize. He looks at it and frowns, then just looks at Haydn as just like, okay, once spoken, I am broken. Isn't that a secret?
Yeah. Sounds like.
How do we?
Maybe we should check the others before we go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
check the other two doors.
Hayden's gonna quickly move over to the first door and have a listen in. Perception 16. Do I hear anything?
This one? No.
Cool. And then the next door. Does he hear anything? Let me do another perception check.
Yep.
This one is a 21.
No.
Hayden will turn back to Cass and cast message and actually get the hang of speaking telepathically for the first time. No sound coming from these ones.
Oh, that's good. Are they locked? Are they trapped or anything?
Can I check both doors for traps?
Yep.
So
Investigation.
this first one is a 21, and going back over to the other one, it is a 28.
28. Wow. Yeah. So this one, the one on the left, has no trap on it. The one on the right, has a silver piece of string for the alarm spell.
Okay. So this one is alarmed.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right. Yeah. He'll send another message to Cass and say this one's alarmed. I'll check the unalarmed one first, and then we can deactivate the alarmed one.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Cool. Is the door locked?
Both doors are locked.
Okay. I will take out my thieves' tools and unlock this door. The one that doesn't have the alarm on it. So this one.
Sorry, this one's the one that's.
Yeah, the one that doesn't have the alarm on it. He'll open that one first.
Okay, make a lockpicking check.
Cool. Is a sleight of hand check, right?
It's Dex.
And
plus
then,
proficiency.
yeah, Dex proficiency.
Then that would be the same modifier anyway. Okay, cool. 22.
22. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah, make pretty good progress. Just like slipping your tools in it. There's a click, satisfying, and the door kind of slowly swings open to reveal it's a nice bedroom. There's a decent, like a bed kind of along the side. There's a desk with some books kind of scattered open, a carpet in the middle, as well as some nice paintings and ornaments, kind of some depicting Roshana. One of this, you realize, is one of the windows kind of out here that goes outwards, as well as lots of paintings and murals. Unsure exactly what they're kind of depicting or saying, but Haydn has an eye for quality, and these are clearly well made.
Cool. A quick investigation check to see if the amulet could potentially be hidden in this room.
Yep, make an investigation check.
Okay. That is a 24.
Nice.
Cool. You don't find the amulet, but you do find several books that have slightly interesting titles. One is called Talismans and How to Ward. Another one is called The Shadow Between Moments. Another one is called Dunamancy, The End.
Are these written in common or undercommon?
Undercommon, actually.
I
So
cannot read these books.
No, books are not interesting to you. Kind of having away, you find everything. You do find an amulet, but it's not the right one, in the drawer of the desk that is hot to the touch. You don't quite know what it does. If you want to grab it.
My sticky fingers. Do I do it? Do I do it? I'm gonna roll a d10 to decide whether I do it.
No,
or
just
not.
do it.
I take it.
You know Cass would like support this.
It goes
Cass
into my
is
bag.
gonna
of
be
holding.
Yeah, Cass
Yep.
is going to be staring at the door with the riddle on it.
Before I touch
Uh,
the amulet, I will do a quick trap check.
Yep. Investigation 20 and 30. Yep. So 24. Sorry.
Sorry, actually, that's a natural 1.
But you can't roll less than
Reliable
one.
talent, you can't.
Oh,
Reliable
fuck
talent.
yeah. Okay, it's a 21 then.
21. Okay, yeah, no traps. And you grab the amulet, it's still warm. You kind of stuff it in your bag, and nothing seems to happen as you leave the room to go back to Kaz.
And I take it this other red line here, that's going out to the balcony again?
Oh, sorry, there is another door, yes. And as you kind of glance through it, it seems to go into the porch where you see guards patrolling.
Cool. I'm back into the hallway with Cass.
Okay.
I've worked out what the thing is. It's not a secret. It's silence.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Can you do me a favor and shut that window over there that's creaking?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Haydn will move on over to the window. When he gets to this corner, he's gonna pause and peer around the corner.
Yep.
Check
There's a
anyone?
large door that seems to be leading to the tower.
Okay, but there's no people?
No people.
Well, he will go shut the window.
Actually, what's your passive perception where you are now?
Passive perception is 16.
16. You hear below you some like laughing and joking and chatting, and you imagine there's quite a few people seemingly below where you are right now, but
Okay.
not on the same level as you.
All right.
They're beneath you.
I will, as stealthily as I can, close the window.
Okay. Window is shut.
Cool. All right, I'll head back to Cass.
You don't know the silence spell, do you?
No, I don't. Do you think we need it to get into that room?
Well, the only answer I can think of to that riddle is silence, and
As a reminder, you heard a rattling window and a ticking clock.
oh,
Was
Cass
it...
is gonna like, hold up a finger for a second, like listen again for the clock. Where does the sound? I mean, his passive is like 20.
Clock's coming from over here. There is a clock on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Cass is gonna go over to it and just check that it's not trapped or anything, like it's not gonna make a
Make an
noise.
investigation check.
Okay. 31.
31. It's not trapped.
Because that was a nat 20.
Wow.
Yay.
Christ.
So yeah, he's gonna gently prise it off the
Sorry.
wall if it's on a wall. Turn it round and just like fiddle with the mechanism so that it stops ticking.
Yep. And as it stops ticking, Haydn is just staring at the door. A handle appears as complete silence fills the corridor.
Haydn
Cass
will wave Cass over without saying anything and point at it.
He'll give a thumbs up and
Check that
He'll
door for
go-
traps. Check
yeah,
that
he'll
door,
yeah
check
he'll
that-
also assist with checking for traps.
Okay. If you want to check for traps, both of you.
21.
Yeah, let's both look. Do we get advantage because we're assisting each other? or-
Either you get advantage, or one of you, or you roll, or you both roll.
Well, I mean, mine was a 26. So.
Okay, 26, 21. You both see another alarm spell. Silver. Just because you managed to open the door without it, but you need to make a dex saving throw to avoid triggering it as you walked in.
Can we disarm the trap?
You could most certainly try.
Does one of us want to do it with it? What role would it be to disarm a trap?
Sleight of hand.
Would one of us want to do it with advantage if we're?
Isn't it thieves' tools with proficiency to disarm traps?
Yeah, I think they both have proficiencies.
Cool, cool, cool.
What would you like to do, or do you think Cass will be the best bet, considering Haydn's a bit out of sorts?
Yeah, probably Cass has got steadier hands than Haydn right now, so he'll guard the hallway while you do it.
Okay,
That's another natural 20 for a 31.
Oh,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Somehow, without breaking
Nice.
the string, you raise the string just higher. You realize you can't really move it or break it in any way. Just push it ever slightly higher and higher on the wall until you and Haydn can both slip in. We'll say that you two just get in. However, now we will go back to the saving throws for the other one.
Oh gosh, okay.
In which case
Good
we
luck,
should
guys.
go to. So, where is my stat block? Okay, so it's charisma saving throws, right?
These can't be very charismatic creatures. Come on.
Yeah, it's charisma.
So for the big one,
Actually,
have
very
a
sure.
plus- that is a 6.
Bitch.
The other one, that is an 11.
Okay. 2 out of 2.
That is a 21 for the
Oh,
final
okay,
one.
last
So
one.
this one, gone. This one, gone. As we will ask all of you, as we will turn around hissing, as the one remaining closest to you all, whips round. Naddan's body lands on the floor, and could all of you roll
Can
initiative.
before we do that, can I rewind time and chronal shift that fail?
roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to roll it again?
Yeah.
10. Okay, so this one fails as well. They are all gone as Naddan's body lands on the floor. What are you guys doing? You guys have a
Naddan.
minute.
Gonna wait.
Get him
okay.
in the back. We need to
Right.
go. They
We're
whatever
going.
has brought them here will know that they are gone.
But if they're not from this plane,
Amulet.
if you like, they're not from this plane. They stay gone. So
In Roman's experience, do these things look like they've been pulled from somewhere else?
They don't look like they're definitely from this plane, but they don't look like they're not. Like, there's nothing immediately identifying them as like an elemental or a void creature. Like, you don't. Just make it. Now you've been able to see them up close. Make a nature check.
Ooh, nature. I think I'm good at that because I'm smart. I'm smart. Smart 16.
They look quite like hags to you, and they kind of look like they belong on this plane.
Okay. I believe they will be coming. They will be returning.
okay.
Yes, we should.
Rasha's his hands shake a little bit as he picks up Naddan's lifeless body and okay, and he kind of tries to shove him in the bag of holding.
Yeah, okay. So I'll say that's 10 seconds gone.
I'm so sorry, Naddan. We will fix
Go.
it.
We need to go now.
Okay, down the
Are you going down the trapdoor?
Are we going down the trapdoor? Are we climbing? Let's go. Let's climb. Let's climb. Back the way we
Let's
came.
No one checking for the amulet in there. Shit.
DM, quick question.
Yeah.
Aren't all hags Fey, technically, like from the Fey world?
Yeah, but they can exist on this plane, or they can call this plane their home.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, I will message the guys. I'm gonna cast sending and message Cass and say, okay, I think they will know we are here in about a minute. Find the amulet, let's meet up and let's run. We'll go back to the room we split in. Okay, bye.
Okay, if it's in there, maybe have a quick glance around that room just in case. But if you've got no time, fine, that's fine.
Roman, can you see the amulet? I'll look. And as we're kind of climbing over the ledge, I guess he'll do a once over.
Do a perception check.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's 24.
You fool! The hags were right. No. As you look around, you don't see anything that kind of jumps out. You kind of knock over through the boxes quickly as you're going through, and some stuff spills out. Some looks like reagents, spells. Nothing on the top looks like it. In this room right now, I'd probably require a recheck from people though as you kind of move down the ladder. So on the top level where the hags were, it doesn't look like it. I'd say that's 30 seconds have passed.
Okay.
DM, I'm just going to use my font of magic to burn a couple of spell slots to gain some sorcery points back.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah. If Rush is fumbling about looking for stuff, Roman's just gonna.
That is pretty rough. Sometimes life do be like that,
Sometimes it be. And I need to roll a stealth check. Was it there, DM?
Yep.
Here comes a natural 20. It's a 12.
Okay. So, as you guys are walking, you kind of moving quickly, trying to. There's a couple of concentrations elsewhere. The kind of vague effect of parts without the tray shimming around you doesn't have quite the effect. And Zug, you step, and some stones drop and fall and clatter. You hear the kind of squelch as they hit the dogs, and one of them glances up, and you go. And kind of thinking to try to jump up the tower. It can't reach you, but both of them are now making a racket.
What size are they?
They are large creatures.
Momentary stasis, both of them.
Okay.
Constitution 17.
Jesus Christ, that's a 9 and a 12 and 17, so +4. No.
Fuck you,
So that as they
puppy.
both as they begin to kind of bark, they both magical field of both of them stop.
Go,
and
go, 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 go. We
I'm
need
gonna
to
say
go.
you guys get in here. That's where you get to. I will say in that time, 40 seconds passed of your banishment. Kaz and Haydn, I will say you guys have between 10 and 30 seconds between you get the message to say to go and then 40 seconds afterwards. You are standing in this room, which seems to be kind of a combination of a study and a workshop. There are a bunch of books lined up on the side. There are some workbenches here covered in stuff, as well as there are various boxes. There is. Would you both like to make, or could you both please make perception checks for me?
Yeah. Perception.
Reminded the music stopped.
Yes,
Yep.
thank you.
That's a dirty 20.
30-20. Okay, and Haydn.
Well, that is a 16.
Okay. So in regards to looking around, scanning it, you see like various kind of arms laid out. You see kind of hunks of what would be bodies, some complete golems maybe, and some parts of this kind of laid out. The books are all kind of arranged on this thing. But Kaz, the thing that catches your eye is there is a couple of chests along the side. One of them seems to be inlaid ever so slightly with a dark black material, but it is also shimmering. And occasionally it's difficult to look at. And sometimes if you glance away, it almost like it's not there. And when you look back and focus on it, it is. But if you look away, it's not there again.
He's gonna beeline straight for that box and check it's trapped real quick.
Okay, sure. Make a investigation check for me.
While Cass is doing this, Hayden's going to quickly case the rest of the room and actively look
Okay.
for anything hidden or valuable.
Investigation check.
29.
29, okay.
This isn't fair, man. You've got
21.
a road buddy. You've got thieves' can. This is like...
It's your dream. I'm
21
living your
for
dream.
Haydn. Okay, Haydn, looking around in terms of traps, you notice that there are 2 sliding doors in the wall here.
Okay.
Kind of here and here, that seem to open onto something. Definitely there are hinges there. You notice the gravings on the floor, they'd move. You're unsure. Alongside a bunch of books. You also notice that some of the stuff on there's a faint hum to this room around, and some of the objects on the work table you could grab. There seems to be an arm that is vaguely humming, a couple of gems, as well as a few scepters and wands that you kind of recognize as well as potentially being magical. That's what you see with your 21. With a 29 on that box, that kind of chest that's kind of hammering, it is difficult to look at, but somehow you kind of focus it, leaving it there. There are strands, very faint strands between it and the wall. And you see that it almost seems to be imperfectly moving. As you kind of reach out to move it, it almost seems to jump 10 feet in the air. And every time you try to go for a reach for it, it seems to shift position. However, it is certainly trapped, and there is something that seems to be stopping you from touching it.
Okie dokie, it can cast. I mean, does it look like it's going to set off an alarm or anything? Is it just trapped in a way that it just will not be able to be grabbed?
So the things to the wall kind of go into the wall, and you're unsure kind of where they go beyond that. It does seem though that opening this, with it being in a raised position, so above kind of your head height where it seems to be shifting to occasionally, will cause those things to snap, but opening it from a lower position won't.
Okay, if he takes a step back, does it lower back down?
Yes.
Can he move back far enough that he thinks it's like settled and low?
Yeah,
And then
it'll be on the ground.
Yeah, then he's gonna let out a very low hum and start to like move his hand through the air like he's conducting. And as he does that through his hand, like following the sound of the hum, another spectral hand is just gonna appear, and his mage hand is gonna bounce forward to the little tune he's humming, and he's gonna try and use mage hand to open it and see if it doesn't react weirdly to the mage hand.
Okay, as the mage hand gets closer, it seems to jump again.
Oh shit. You don't happen to have anything like dispel magic or anything, do you?
No, but how big is the box, Jamie?
The box, probably about this size. It's not big.
Oh, more than easy enough. Let's just throw it in my bag. Hayden will open up his bag of holding and try to scoop it into the bag without actually trying to touch the box.
I think that's probably still gonna break the I think it's moving the box that's the problem.
Oh.
It's at this point, as you're
Wait.
mulling this over, you probably hear the message.
Yeah. Okay, we need to go. Cass is gonna run over and grab one of the golem arms off the
Oh yeah, I would have
table.
grabs the gems and
Oh yeah.
scepters and shit.
expensive
Just like arm, just like sliding across the table, and, like dumping them all in his bag.
I mean, nice. Might ask for a share of those later.
Oh yeah,
Cass is
definitely.
gonna grab the golem arm.
Mhm.
It's not a human arm. He's gonna go in again and see if he can get it near the box.
Oh.
Okay. Could you make a dex check for me to maneuver with the arm?
X check, just a check.
Just a check.
It's only a 13.
13. Okay. Fairly inelegantly, you attempt to open the box with the arm from a distance. The golem arm's quite large and maneuvering it's quite tough. However, the box doesn't seem to be jumping.
Oh.
You do fail to open it based on that roll, but it doesn't move around.
Can he try one more time?
The DC will be higher if you want to retry.
Can I help somehow?
Actually, wait, I've got Fortune's
So the-
favor. Can I just use
Ooh, yeah.
Someone got Mage Hand?
It reacts to Mage Hand though, so I think having the Mage Hand near it would. Yeah, can I
Sorry,
use Fortune's favor on that roll to see if I can get that one higher? Just
Yeah, absolutely.
sorry, it's being a bit slow. It's a 15, which is probably still not high enough.
Not quite high enough.
Can I try?
Yeah, you gotta go, man.
Just straight dex check, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
The box seems it's almost got a lock on it that you guys are kind of attempting to kind of flick open with this golem and not being able to kind of move its fingers at this point.
Oh, I also have Fortune's favor. So,
You're welcome to try to re-roll the 15.
Do it.
fuck, 13.
13.
Oh.
Matching.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, in like 10 seconds, we're gonna be screwed anyway because it sounds like they've done something that's gonna go. So I mean, in 10 seconds, if we don't have this open, we might as well just grab it and make a run for it, you know?
Yeah. Well, can we just try shoving it in the bag? Like the
With the
entire
golem
box?
arm. Let's do it with the golem arm. Let's try.
Yeah. Cool. So Hayden's gonna hold open the bag and like try to like catch
Cass
it.
is gonna grab the bottom of the golem arm like a bat.
I'm gonna try snag it, like catch it.
Just whack it in.
You both can make a combined dex check, both
Okay.
of you, for this attempt.
Mine's just
Okay, it's
17.
17.
yeah, mine's a solid 16.
16.
So that's a combined total of 33.
33, nice.
That's pretty
Uh,
good.
You guys managed to use the golem net to catch it. However, you catch it, you see, Kaz, those threads snap.
Yep.
And both the doors, Haydn, that you found earlier, as the box is now inside the bag of holding, both the things doors you find earlier slide open, and you hear a clang, clang,
Cass
clang.
is just gonna reach out a hand really quickly and tap Haydn and cast invisibility on him.
Okay. On both of you, or just Haydn?
I can only do it on one person.
Okay. As
He's just
two
gonna tap him. Just get the fuck out of here, and he's
as
just gonna
two
tap it.
huge iron constructs, kind of ceiling length, like walk
Oh shit.
through the door. You guys have been very found out. You may or may not have the amulet in the box.
Oh god.
Don't even
You may or
know
may
that
not
we
have the
have
dad's
it.
body. And you guys have explored not a lot of the mansion and are definitely about to be found.
Oh Jesus.
So we will see where we
Cass is
are.
like, fingers crossed. He's dressed like one of the Aurora guards. He's not sure he'll get away with this, but he might be able to.
See where you guys end up. To everybody, thank you for watching. This may or may not go very wrong next week, but well done, guys. Let's
Oh my goodness.
see how it goes, and yeah, rip Naddan.
Rip Naddan. I'm I'm so
Right.
sorry.
Gone too soon.
You've got
Thank
one NPC dead, and I'm probably about to be killed. So.
Oh, God. No.
You'll
Or
be fine,
arrested.
You'll be fine.
The next
Or
time you see me
worse,
in campaign, I'll be
Spells, I knew it.
We'll bust you. We'll jailbreak you. I'd say we're good to our NPCs, but we're not.
He was our best friend.
I know.
He cared about us, guys.
Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.